Welcome back to this continued coverage of the ZP elections. This is the final this that we will be going up till the end of the counting. Voting. And with me is these are our own people now who are on this panel till the others join us. Starting off with Subhashish Goekar, our reporting head, and Sahil Naik, a journalist. Welcome, guys. Yeah. So before I start off, let me just read out something that we've got up till the report from 8 to 2, wherein the Arambol has got 55.6%, Morji 49.2%, Dargal 51.5%, Torshe 52.7%, Sioli 46.2%, Kolwal 51.16%, Aldona 45.3%, Sirsai 45%, Anjuna 48.6%, Kalangut 45.46%, Sukor 43.61%, and Reish Magus 43.2%. Now, some of the other places in South Goa which I want to speak about, Veling Priol is probably 51.5%. Then we have Shiroda 53.06%, where the Gauri Shirodkar is standing from prominent candidate, 53 point thing, and Girdoli 50.50%, Sawadne 54.15%, Darbandara 51.49%, still highest is Rivona 58.78%, Sheldne 50.69%, Barse 55.8%, Kola 51.68%, Poingini 55.23%, Poingini 55.23%, Sakwal surprisingly is pretty low up till 2 o'clock, 40.32%, and Kortali is even lower, 37.65%. So who has not come out to vote and whose people have come out to vote, I don't know. So it's about 48, but 48.76% total. So I don't know. So now, guys, tell me one thing. Now, instead of getting into this discussion of what is the thing, I want to know what you feel are these elections where you think these elections are headed. Is it going to be change from the trend of what we used to see earlier, where ZP normally used to go full-fledged on the way of the ruling, and then maybe the assembly is a better fight. What do you think? Before that, I want a slide. Can we get a slide of the voting percentages last time voting percentage? Yeah, okay, leave this slide. Okay, see the 2020 results. BJP in North is 19, South is 14, total 33. Yeah, keep this slide. Now, Independents 5, 3, Congress 1, 3, MGP South 3, that is he's the Dhaulikar's constituency, NCP 1, APAR. Is this time the results, according to you, going to be something like this?
Yeah,
I mean, better or worse?
During campaigning the past few weeks, most of the time it was BJP that was seen on ground. The BJP made a lot more noise. The Congress, Goa Forward, RG were in their own world of alliances, not to have an alliance, and basically they were at each other's necks. But the BJP seemed to have more of its game kept together. It felt like they knew at least what they were doing. Well, the opposition, like usual, as we've seen in Goa, were more into, are we doing the alliance, not doing the alliance? So, I mean, the BJP, according to me, should again take...
Yeah, continue, Subhashish. Yeah, so Subhashish, continue.
Yeah, so, again, in my opinion, I feel the BJP has done its part. They have done very good during their campaigns. They were there on the ground. They made their name felt. CM was there on the ground, always having corner meetings, or he was visiting key constituency where candidates were seen with the chief minister's backing right there on the streets. While the rest of them, Congress, RG, Goa Forward, were just bickering amongst themselves about who is going to alliance with whom and who is not good. So basically that's what the opposition I felt was more distracted with.
Yeah, Francis has just joined us, but before I take him, I would like, Sahil, now आता ती आरपोरा झाल्या त्या, don't you think that at आरपोरा and all that illegal thing what is going on, what the government is ultimately after so many years has opened its eyes and they ready पडल्या आणि हिंगा हें बंद पडटा हें कोत्ता, ते effect जातले for the elections you feel लोकां in north and in south separate सांगू तुम्हाला according to you.
सावथाक तितले ना, कित्याक सावथाक मोस्ट ऑफ द लोक जे आसा ते मोस्टली प्रिफर काँग्रेस करतात. बीजेपी रेडली खंयसर वयर
काँग्रेस और आप
आप सांगू शकना, बट काँग्रेस मोस्टली सावथाक. बट नॉर्थाक मातसो हिंट दिला तेंच्यांनी ऑलरेडी हिंट की आतां तुमी फाटीं कितें करून येयला ते पुरो आतां नाका. लोक आतां ते स्टँड घेतला तेंच्यांनी, कित्याक जो आतां करंट गव्हर्मेंट जो चालू आहा तेंकां उडोवपाक. आतां मोस्ट ऑफ द प्लेसीस अशें आसा की आमकां न्यू फेसीस जाय. आनी आतां कलंगुटान सुद्दां तेच आशिल्लें, सकाळच्यान मातसो बोवाळ आशिल्लो की आतां बीजेपी जे पयलींचे तेंचे कार्यकर्ता जे आशिल्ले इतले 20 वर्सां 25 वर्सां जाले तेंच्या वांगडा दुसता बीजेपी वांगडा, तेंकां तुमी चान्स दिना.
काँग्रेसी वांगडा दुसता
बीजेपी वांगडा.
ओके.
सो बीजेपी वांगडा दुसताले ते इतले फाटी, इतली वर्सां जाली, बट आतां तेंकां चान्स दिवंक ना. सो लोक सद्या बेजारला. आतां सकाळी पॉयंट जालो की बीजेपीचे कोण लोक आसा ते वोटिंगेक भायर सरोंक ना. मोस्ट ऑफ द लोक जे नेमकी लोक जे कंटिन्युअसली दिसताले बीजेपीचो खंयचो मोर्चो जालो कितें आनी कितें जालें, जे लोक जे फेस बीजेपीचो कलंगूटच्या हितून ते कोणूच दिश्टी पडनाशिल्ले. लोक सामके म्हटल्यार जे कार्यकर्ता सारके बेजारल्या तेंच्यांनी. म्हाका तर दिसना की कलंगुटान अंदू बीजेपी येत कशी.
या बद्दल आतां बदलपाक साहिल नाव बदलपाक कितें जाता, बदलपाक इज इन 27. सद्याक आतां कांय व्हडलो फरक पडचो ना. इवन इफ सो इवन देन यू फील दे वील बी अ चेंज.
या दे वील बी, कित्याक थंयसर पार्टी दिसता न्ही, पार्टीचो फेस येता, सिंबल येतात. सो सिंबल येयलो की लोक ऑटोमॅटीक फाटी सरता.
Okay. Anyway, the latest, Francis, before the break, we were discussing about North Goa and South Goa. I sent you the figures. The North Goa again has crossed the South Goa. What is the scene now? Tumi sanga.
The scene is basically looking like that only. Like, for example,
you have the figures with you?
Yeah, it's 48.76%.
In North?
No, overall. Overall is 48.76%. But the difference between North and South is just about, I think, 2%. No, 1.5 to 2%.
2%.
It's not a large difference.
But before the break, it was like the North was below the South.
Yeah.
31 and 33, something like that.
Yeah, but there was a calculation error. I don't have those papers, but I realized that there was a calculation error in the old sheet.
Okay.
If you look at, show me the old sheet 1 minute.
That's the sheet.
This is still 10 AM.
Yeah, in the 10 AM sheet, no, there was another sheet after that. No, see, this was a Girdoli, 0.43% voting. It's showing.
That was an error.
It was an error.
Okay.
So because of that error in our sheet, it was showing a big difference.
Okay, but actually North was still
North was still leading.
0.43%. Yeah.
So because of that error, it was showing that North is still leading, but North was always leading.
Okay, so why you think now at least now we've gone through, like, there's just about an hour left for the voting. You think?
I think because there are leaders who have come out and ensured that voting is happening over there. Valpoi, Sattari, all of those places, leaders have come out. You don't see visuals of, like, in the south, you don't see visuals of, like, for example, Ullas Tuekar coming out and voting or doing anything. Wherever you see visuals of leaders on the field, on the ground, like Veli, Benolim and all, the voting is high.
No, but Movin and CM and everybody went door to door and just look at the figures of
Sankwal.
Yeah, see this.
Yeah,
this is sad.
Sankwal is a very, very sad figure.
Even
Sankwal is at like 37%.
And Kortalim, see?
Sankwal is at 40%, Kortalim is at 37%. Our Taligaon is miserable at 38%.
Even Sankwal is the same scenario.
कितें?
आता अच्युत नाईक आशिल्लो.
He's a सारको कार्यकर्ता, strong कार्यकर्ता.
केन्नाच्या नाव ल्हान आसतना तेन्नाच्या नाव ताका बीजेपीन
25 or 20.
आणि आता ऑन द स्पॉट तेजी आता ही सीन जाली. सो तेका लागून लोक आता बेजारल्या.
Last time also he was taken back and that Anita Thorat they had put now this time Anita
आता अनिता
काढले आणि कोणा
दुसरे. सो तीवूय परत तो आता इंडिपेंडंट रावला. सो तेका
And he's been
लागून
expelled from the party.
एक्सपेल्ड तेच म्हणटा सेम आतां कलंगूटची सिनारियो जाल्यार सेम सांगवाल जाल्या सो तेका लागून लोक आतां कांय लोकांचे पयलीं सारके क्लियर आशिल्ले थोडे जे अमके लोक
Congress
बीजेपी
versus
जाल्यार
BJP.
बीजेपी काँग्रेस जाल्यार काँग्रेस
See, if you look at what he's saying makes sense in the numbers also. If you look at it, Arambol, Morjim, Dhargal,
It's huge.
Torshe,
yeah.
Siolim.
Look at the figures.
No, up till Torshe, it's 52, 50, 51, 49, 55%, right? Then after that, it drops like massively after Kolwale. Kolwale is still at 51%. After that, Aldona, Sirsai, Anjuna, Kalangut, Sukor, Resmagos, Pena de Franca, all of that drops directly into the 41, 42 to 45 range of percentage, which means the BJP people over there have not come out to vote only.
Either BJP has not come out or Congress has not come out.
No, the BJP has not come out, no.
Because Porori and all, there is, I don't know, one of the Poror
No, like we discussed, the percentage chunk of voting comes from the BJP because they've got a massive chunk of about 28 to 30%. So that chunk comes from the BJP, right? After that, if you go ahead, you look at Santa Cruz, Taligaon, Chimbel, Korli, St. Lawrence, Latar Basin, all of that up till St. Lawrence is all same 43%, 38%, 42%, 46%.
St. Lawrence is South Andhra, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually.
Next one, Latar Basin is the only one that goes up to 61%. Then again, all the percentages go up in the north. So Karapur, Sarwan, Maye, Pale, Honda, Keri, all of this have 60%, 66%, 62% as of 2 p.m. voting. That means they will reach at least 80 or 90%.
75 at least. At least 75.
Yeah, like no, this one with 66%, Pale, 66.90, they'll need, in this rate, they'll need 90% by 5 p.m., right?
But
If
the
it
rallies that
continues.
were going on there with Vishwajit Rane and all
Yeah,
that, massive
huge,
rallies.
huge people.
But not,
huge
I
number.
mean, the postal side didn't see anything like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So wherever there is activity that has happened and people have taken an interest in the election, they have created a buzz, they have marketed the election and people have come out.
Actually, I agree. Totally, I agree. But I think it's been a one-sided buzz. Say, for example, those that 30, 35%, 40% of, like overall, the BJP voters have come out in these areas.
Yeah.
Now, what I am wondering, or what we will get to see after the 22nd, is whether the BJP voters have not come out. Like he's saying in Kalangut,
Yeah, they have
we
not
also
come
got
out.
the report. They have not
They have
come
not
out.
come out.
But in these places, they have come out.
No, I have got reports that, Michael Lobo at weddings also people are not flocking to him when he goes to attend a wedding. So, so people coming out to vote.
That's like complete heresy.
People coming out to vote for him in.
Okay,
in the
anyway,
BJP.
we talk about Pedne and all. We have our reporter online, Sandeep Kamulkar. So maybe we can go to him and find out what exactly is the scene in those Korgaon and those Pedne areas. Yeah, can we get Sandeep online? Okay, Sandeep is still not online. So anyway, yes, as you were saying.
So I'm saying all of these places where there is high voting is basically people of the BJP who are coming out and voting in large numbers, and that's where the BJP wins in large margins also. Betki, Kandola, then in the south it is very few. It is only Rivona.
Rivona is quite high, 48%. It was
No, now it has gone up to 58% at 2 p.m.
58, yeah.
Rivona, Sheldon, Barse, Kola, all of these are at 50, 55, 51%. Poingini is at 5%, 55%, and then it drops again. So Sankwal and Kortalim is...
Yeah, that is some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, actually, Sankwal should have been a high percentage of voting
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
a BJP constituency.
Yeah, full BJP.
The fact that like it's so low means that like, the BJP people have not come out
No,
to
but
vote.
Sankwal is a BJP constituency. How? I would like some explanation for that.
It's the BJP MLA, no?
Who?
Morgan.
Mohan Godino,
Yeah,
right?
it's not the constituency. Last time Movin won by the skin of his teeth, and he thanks to NCP.
Fair enough. But as of today, it's a BJP constituency.
I mean, it's represented by a BJP MLA.
Yeah, represented by a BJP MLA.
Correct.
So if it's represented by a BJP MLA, he should be having massive strength to pull people out. No?
CM went door to door.
In Sankwal.
Plus, yesterday
That is why CL went door to door because
there was a big argument the other day that no, there are so many migrants who are deciding force and all that. Of course, I didn't agree with whoever was discussing, but all that Pillai and that Lamani Sarpanch and all come out. People didn't come out to vote. Now, what is that scene like? Or only migrants have come out in Sankwal? 35%. Which is it? 30%. I was told there are that many.
No, but there's no Lamani candidate in South Goa, thankfully.
BJP,
Currently-
no, center votes for
There is a Sarpanch who is.
He's a
No,
Lamani.
I'm saying in this ZP election.
Ah.
If you look at
In the assembly there is.
in the assembly there might be. There's no.
I doubt if there will be. Anyway,
I have zero faith in.
no, I am 100% sure there won't be. Anyway, yeah, let's get Kamulkar online now. Kamulkar,
If
are
Marvin
you
Goodwin
there
has
now?
his way, then we'll have a
yes,
Lamani chief minister.
is traveling, which I doubt very much. Not in our lifetime, at least. That I'll tell you. So, Kamulkar, बाप, हुया तू गार्डियन हुई बहुत
हांव आतां सध्या पेडणे आसा.
केला हे करपाक
आवाज
हॅलो लोक भायर येला वोटिंग करपाक ना वॉट इज द सीन तुजे हिसपान कितें चलता
वोटिंग आतापर्यंत पेडणे चारय कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी आसा पळय ते जवळ जवळ इंडिव्हिज्युअल जर बूथ जर पळोवपाक गेलो जाल्यार तशे 65-70% जाल्लेले आसा आनी ऑल ओव्हर जर पळयत न्हय जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता 67% पर्यंत फायनल आंकडो येतलो असो दिसता. आता जालें कितें ज्यो हॉलिडेज आसा पळय जी हॉलिडे सरकारान अनाउन्स केल्लेली ती अर्द्यांक केल्लेली आसा म्हणजे गव्हर्नमेंट सर्वंटांक केल्लेली आसा. प्रायवेटाक न केल्ल्या कारणान खुबशे जण कामाक गेल्लेले आसा. बँकिंग सायड ते बी
ओनली बँकिंग आणि कोर्ट्स ना बट इवन प्रायव्हेट कंपनी सगळ्यांक केल्ले हॉलिडे गव्हर्नमेंटान
इंडस्ट्रियल इस्टेटीन ना हो problem आसा.
जाल्यार डिफरंट आसा
तांकां फक्त लास्ट 2 वरां आसा पळय 2 वरां बेगीन धाडपाचो एक हे केल्लो आसा आनी तेका लागून हे आसा पळय मतदान आसा पळय ते कमी जावपाची शक्यता आसा. कारण ना म्हटल्यार 67% जातलेच अशें दिसता. पण लोकांचो कल खंय आसा तो पळोवपाक जाय. कारण कशें आसा ह्या फावटी खूब सायलंट वोटींग आसा आनी पार्टी लेवलचेरय जाल्लेले आसा. तेतून करून इंडिव्हिज्युअल आसा तेतून करून आप आसा गोवा फॉरवर्ड आसा हे सगळे आपली ताकद लायतलेच. पण अशें सांगपाक जायना की शुअर अमकोच येतलो तमकोच येतलो. पण बरी ह्या फावटी चारय म्हाजे कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी आसा पेडण्याच्यो जी तोरशे कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी आसा धारगळ कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी आहा मोर्जी आसा आनी हरमल बरें सध्या हे चालू आसा. म्हणजे कितें तरी नवें कितें तरी घडपाचें आसा अशें दिसता.
मांद्रे
मांद्रे म्हणजे ती मोर्जी आसा पळय मोर्जी आनी मांद्रे दोनूय एक आसा आनी हरमल आनी कोरगांव अशी एक आसा. तेका लागून मांद्रे म्हण आनी सेपरेट ना. मांद्रे आनी मोर्जी एकूच आसा.
ना
तेका लागून
मांद्रे
आनी थंय
व्हॉट
बरें
इज द सीन या जाणा बट व्हॉट इज द सीन मांद्रे कितें इशू आय मीन कितें व्हॉट
मांद्र्यान
हवा कितें आहा?
मांद्र्यान एमजीपी आसा पळय एमजीपी पार्टी तिका तिकेट मेळिल्ली आसा तारा हडफडकर म्हणून तेका लागून सीएम गेल्लो आसा.
सीएम गेल्लो एमजीपी टिकेटार
हय एमजीपी टिकेटाक आनी बीजेपी दोनूय कोलिशन असल्या कारणान सीएम 2-3 फावटी पावला त्या सायडीन मांद्र्यान आनी प्रचाराक फुडें सरलेलो आसलो तो आनी तेका लागून प्रचार बरो तेंचो जाल्लो आसा. आता ते पळोवपाक गेल्यार नाराजगी पळोवपाक गेल्यार खुबशी आसा तेय बी आसा. आता काँग्रेस कितें करता ते पळोवपाची खरी गरज आसा. काँग्रेस परत गोवा फॉरवर्ड काँग्रेसी तर्फे आसलेली पण गोवा फॉरवर्डान आपलो सेपरेट फॉर्म भरलेलो आसा शिल्पा म्हामल म्हूण आनी मांद्र्याच्या लोकांनी खुबशे अशे हे केल्लेले आसा की सदांच भायले कित्याक आमी मांद्र्याची कित्याक नाका. तारा हडफडकर मांद्र्याचीच आसा पण ती एमजीपी पार्टीक आसा. पण हेंच्या भितर हांगासर पेटलेले आसा आनी मोर्जेन तांकां टिकेटी तेन्ना दिता म्हण सांगले एमजीपी बीजेपी आनी मागीर भलत्याकूच ती एमजीपीक दिल्या कारणान मोर्जेन मातशे हे आसा. आता पळोवपाक जाय
एमएलए ऑफ मांद्रे एंड एमएलए ऑफ पेडणे राजेंद्र आलेकर पेडणे आणि जी तारोलकर
ना राजन आर्लेकर ना
Ah,
प्रवीण आर्लेकर
yes.
पेडणे
पेडणे
आणि
आणि मांद्रे.
मांद्रे जीत आरोलकर
So Jeet is
जीत
strong in
आरोलकर
Mandre.
होय होय होय
जिताचो
MGP
कॅन्डिडेट दॅट आळफडकर जिताचो कॅन्डिडेट
होय तारा आळफडकर
तारा आळफडकर सॉरी येस ओके आणि प्रवीण आर्लेकराचो कॅन्डिडेट हिंगा पेडणेन कोण आसा
ना पेडण्यान म्हणजे कशें आसा जाणा तूं जी हरमल आणि कोरगांव आसा थंय जिताकूय लागता आणि आल्लेकाराकूय लागता
आणि सो नक्की
तेका लागून आणि सोपटे भितर आसा
हां
आणि तेका लागून कशें जालें सोपटे बीजेपी आल्लेकर बीजेपी आणि जीत MG तिकेट दिल्लेली आसा ती बीजेपीक दिल्लेली आसा
ना
आणि
मांद्रे is
तिकेट
MGP.
मांद्रे MGP
हां
आमचे हरमलचे सांगता तुका
ओके
हय मांद्रेचे जाले क्लियर आता हरमलचे सांगता हरमल बीजेपीक दिल्लेली आसा आणि थंय 2 कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी आसा एक जीत आरोलकराची आणि दुसरी प्रवीण आर्लेकराची
हाफ ओके
तेका लागून ते दोगूय जाण थंय वावरलेले आणि सोपटे भितर आसा सपोर्टार
ओके
तेका लागून तेंचे तू मी अशें जाल्लेले बी आसा कारण फाटल्या फावटी तूं आपल्या कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीन कितें बी अशें बी जाल्लेले आसा आता खरें कितें आता ते रिझल्टाक परवा कळटले
आणि
तशेंच तोरशे आसा
तू कामोकर तू ते दीस येयल्लो वेन वी डीड दॅट प्रोग्राम लास्ट टायम तू कितें म्हणटालो दॅट लोकांक लास्ट मिनट पासून हें जावंक ना तें जावंक ना कितें ती भानगडी एफेक्ट जातली इलेक्शनाक
हय जातलीच न्ही जातली आता कितें जालें तिकेट कोणाक दिवप हो प्रश्न आसलेलो एका सायडीन बीजेपी मागताली आणि एका सायडीन MGP मागताली लास्ट मेरेन कळोंक ना की तिकेट कोणाक जेन्ना फॉर्म भरपाचो आसलो तेच्या पयलीं 1 वर आदी जेन्ना देवाक नाल दवरपाक गेल्लो थंय कळ्ळें की तारा हडफडकर ही कॅन्डिडेट आसा MGPची तेन्ना जे बीजेपीची 2 कॅन्डिडेट आसलेली लेडीज मोर्चेची ती ऑफकोर्स बेजार जातलीच न्ही पण थंय तेंच्यांनी अशें केल्लें की आमी सपोर्ट काँग्रेसच्या कॅन्डिडेटाक दिवया पण कितपत खरें आसा तें कळना ते खरेंच दिता वा ना तें कळना
ओके
आणि दुसरें म्हणजे मांद्रेची कॅन्डिडेट आसात शिल्पा महामल ती गोवा फॉवर्डाक आसा आता ती गोवा फॉवर्ड मांद्रेच्या लोकांनी अशें म्हटलेलें आसा की सदांच भायले कित्याक मांद्रेची हाडया आणि परत परत तेंकाच कित्याक असोय वाद जाल्लो आसा तेका लागून खरी इंटरेस्टिंग ह्या फावटीची हे आसा लढत इंटरेस्टिंग आसा मांद्रे म्हणजे
मोरजी ओके आणि पेडणे सारखे क्लियर
पेडणे आसा ती तोरशे आसा पेडणे ना तोरशे ती आसा पेडणे म्युनिसिपालिटी पडटा तेका लागून पेडणे ना तोरश्याची आसा तोरशे थंय बीजेपी आणि बाबून एक कॅन्डिडेट दवरलेलो आसा आपलो बाबू आजगावकर
ओके
इंडिपेंडंट कॅन्डिडेट दवरलेलो आसा हय आता तेंच्या भितरय व्हडली लढत आसा
ओके
पळोवया परवा कितें घडटा ते आता धारगळी नानू हरमलकर एक रेसिडेंट थंयसलोच तो बीजेपीक ताका तिकेट दिल्लेली आसा आणि तो स्ट्रॉंग असल्या कारणान अनिकेत सालगांवकर म्हणून गोवा फॉवर्डाक तो कॉन्टेस्ट करता जो एक्स सरपंच असलो आता जो पंच आसा बी तो आणि तोय बी बरो स्ट्रॉंग हय बरी लढत जावपाची शक्यता आसा परत आणि इंडिपेंडंट आणि 2 जाण आसा जे पार्सेजान रावलेले आसा ते बरे स्ट्रॉंग आसा तेका लागून सांगू शकना कोण केन्ना कसो जिखो शकता
we'll see on 22nd but एक कामेकर बिफोर यू गो म्हाका एक तुमचे कडेन एक सॉर्ट ऑफ मातशी क्लॅरिटी जाय इट लुक्स एज इफ इट इज नॉट बीजेपी वर्सीस काँग्रेस दे इट लुक्स एज इफ तुमचे ते 4 वाट्यांनी इट इज बीजेपी वर्सीस बीजेपी ना इट इज सगळे
Independent
बीजेपीचेच हुई
हा.
तू फॉर्म कित्याचेर बरोबर दे ऑल बीजेपी नाल्यार एमजी काँग्रेस
हय.
नाच थिंगा
हय.
यू
ना,
थिंक
ना,
तशें
ना,
कितें
ना.
आसा तें मागीर तशें करेक्ट आसा
हय,
म्हाजे
तशेंच आसा,
आमची कितें म्हायती
तशेंच
कितें करेक्ट आसा
आता आता कोरगांव आसा पळय कोरगांव आणि हरमल जी एकच कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी आसा थंय बी तशेंच जालें जे आमची श्रुतिका शेटये तिका पयलीं सांगलें की एमजीपी तिकेट दिता म्हण आणि लास्ट पॉयंटाक तिजी तिकेट बीजेपीक दिल्या कारणान बीजेपीची सायडीकच उरली आणि श्रुतिकाय सायडीक उरले परत इंडिपेंडंट ह्या श्रुतिकान भरल्या कारणान आणि एक इंडिपेंडंट आसा तोय बी स्ट्रॉंग आसा
क्वायट स्ट्रॉंग
म्हण हय हय इंडिपेंडंट सगळे स्ट्रॉंग आसा पेडण्यान
ओके
हय तेका
थँक्स
लागून सांगू शकना कोण परवा कितें ते कळतले
Okay. Anyway, you all want to talk to Kamal Kite Sita? Francis? No. Okay. Thanks, Kamalkar. We will get back to you. Yeah. Now, what once upon a time it used to be Congress versus Congress. Today it looks as if it is BJP versus BJP. What is the scene you feel according to you all?
BJP has a lot of its own people. Like a lot of people have jumped ship also. So like they have those on board and
MLAs have jumped.
yeah, MLAs, but they also come in with their own
their people are there.
So like
obviously.
then now it's a fight. Like which MLAs people are you going to put out? So then basically like even the person we were just talking about who put his own candidate as independent.
Shruti Shetty.
Yeah, so even he said that he also stepped aside from the BJP. Now he's also known as a very good BJP man. Now you also have the MGP and BJP's own people there who have good strongholds, but now their karyakartas also are having clashes because they're all now ultimately all in the BJP when they were not at one point.
See, but MLA will always support his people, no?
Yeah, they will.
Even in Kalangot, that's issue zala, no?
confusion झालं
But because MLA, see, there are BJP hardcore people are there. Means BJP.
ना मेन प्रॉब्लेम कितें जाता आतां बीजेपीन पयली स्टार्टिंग कोर टीम आसतली आतां ते कोर टीम अशें कांय ना आतां कोर टीम जे आशिल्ले ते तेंचे ओन ग्रुप जाल्ले आसा
कोर टीम MLA हाडला न्हू तेजी कोर टीम हाडली
हय बट पयली आतां जर ते
पार्टीची
7 जाण
ना.
5 जाण आशिल्ले
पार्टीची.
पयलीचे पार्टीचे म्हणजे एक 15-10 वर्सां पयलीचे आतां तेंच्यांनी ओन ग्रुप केल्या आतां BJP 1 BJP 2 BJP 3 तशें जाल्लें आसा सो तेका लागून हो सगळो कन्फ्युजन चालू आसा
So then what you are saying is right. In Kalangot it's BJP versus BJP.
Not in Kalangut. Now see this Achyut Naik is sarko hardcore BJP. I know,
In
no.
Sankwal.
Yeah.
Sankwal. Yeah.
He's not like not from yesterday and today. This is like very like hardcore. So I don't know.
सांगता कितें हांव ल्हान आसतना तेन्नाच्यान ताका पळयतालो म्हाज्या मामाचेंच घर थंयसर
Okay.
हांव ताका भरपूर पयलींसान वळखता पयलींच्यान म्हाका बीजेपी कितें तें खबर नाशिल्ली बट ते कमळ आनी तेजें तोंड दिसतालें म्हाका केन्ना वयताले तेन्नाच्यान तांकां हें करता पूण आतां ऑल ऑफ सडन अशें जालें म्हणून लोक बेजारतात
Francis, you think this is an opportunity for the future for the opposition despite not doing anything?
The opposition has a lot of opportunities, and they're supposed to do a lot of things. In some places, in this election, they have done is what I'm seeing at least in the south, because from these numbers, I think the opposition is going to do well in the south. With all the
Salsett.
Salsett
has how many constituencies?
Salsett specifically,
So how many constituencies Salsett has got?
3 constituencies.
How the 7?
3 central constituencies, and then
Margao
periphery.
and whatever, Fathoda, 7 constituencies, 5 to
Periphery,
7, whatever. So 7 constituencies will form the government.
No, they won't form. I'm just saying.
I'm just asking.
I'm just saying they'll do better in the ZP elections than what they did
In Salsett, not South.
in entire south. No,
Okay.
in the entire south district. See, ZP is a district level thing, right? So you've got 25 ZP members in the south district, 25 members in the north district. In the south district, there is a chance that ZP goes against the government, and that entire district level ZP that Parishad moves away from the government, which will be a good thing, because they can then interfere and like poke holes in the government's working if that happens. In the north, I think from the looks of it, except for that Arambol, Murjim, Dhargad and the Sattari.
But that is Jeet Arolkar's stronghold. He is bringing the people out.
No, also
not the opposition.
Also the Sattari, Karapur, Maye, Pale, all of those places.
This CM's wife is very strong. Is probably stronger than CM in Sangli, by the way. She's very, very strong in Maya.
No, but Maya last election.
Payment set. It's a BJP. Payment.
No. That you're talking about ZP. You're talking about the election. Assembly election. I'm talking about last ZP election.
ZP. Okay.
The highest voting was BJP. The next was
AAP.
Goa Forward.
Goa Forward. Correct.
And then AAP.
Okay.
And that time the AAP candidate was Rajesh Kalangutkar.
Who's now?
Rajesh is he was an AAP candidate for ZP also, and he was an AAP candidate for this assembly also. Now he has moved to Goa Forward, and he's got Congress has, I don't think, fielded a candidate over there. The seat has gone to Goa Forward. Rajesh's wife has been fielded as a candidate over there because it became a female thing, and I think they have a hope over there in Pale for the opposition to win in Maya.
Okay.
Because the vote was getting split between Goa Forward, AAP and Congress.
But AAP candidate has been put there.
AAP candidate has been put, but the AAP candidate doesn't seem like he's a strong candidate.
Okay.
But the candidate who worked with all the AAP volunteers is Rajesh Kalangutkar, and he's moved to the Alliance, and he's standing on a Goa Forward ticket.
Okay. So, Subhashish, overall, my point here overall is, what is the scene on what you feel these ZP elections are showing, and should there be lessons for the assembly elections? Yeah, can we get somebody from South Goa, guys? Some reporter from South Goa? Yeah. So, please, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, the major lesson here again I feel is for the opposition. The ruling right now is kind of just doing the basics and
confident or overconfident, one of the two. Actually, they are fighting with them their own party.
Yeah, and despite that, the opposition doesn't seem to find their way through the cracks. I mean, like, the BJP is clearly struggling. I mean, they're not doing it very.
They are very overcome because they don't feel that there is an opposition. They don't feel there's any competition. Their own competition are the own people.
Yeah. So, I mean, that is, it might give you a sense of like, we are so that the opposition, that we are just fighting amongst our own selves to see which one of us wins. But the opposition right now is in a very bad shape, according to me, in the sense that they can't seem to get along with each other, and there was a point where they were all going at each other instead of finding a way to tackle the BJP that has proven that it has a good foothold in certain areas. And places where the opposition does have chances also, there again they were fighting over seat sharing and alliance, and then we had party leaders accusing each other over petty things, saying that no, he went on a flight here, and then he was like, no, I went on that flight to simply tease him, and like stuff like basic, very petty stuff was going on the ground. But they had a really good chance, especially in like places in the north and all, where the MGP and the BJP have a lot of infighting. Like their previous heavyweights are now saying that we are distancing ourselves. I just did this because the BJP told me, and now I'm going to feel myself as an independent. They're going as far as that. So in a place like that, why can't the opposition find cracks? If not win, at least make a good foothold for the
They're not there. There's nothing there. So how can they find like this? You should have some sort of a candidate, infrastructure and all. They've not built, from the time that that's not been built. Anyway, we'll discuss that a little later. I think our reporter from Ponda is online. Can we get him online?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Krishna. Yeah, Krishna
Yeah,
सांग.
sir.
हूँ ह्या तो आता शिरोडा पोंडा
सध्या हांव सद्याक शिरोडा आसा शिरोडा
ओके
तामशेरा म्हणटा थंय आसा बोरये.
ओके कितें सिच्युएशन कितें चलता
सध्या पर्संटेज हांगा जस्ट 50% जाल्ले आसा. बोरये 50% जाल्ले आसा. इवन शिरोडा जाल्यार ती 60% जाल्ले आसा सध्या प्रेझेंटली. दुसरे कुट्टी जे खांडेपार आसा ती 50 to 60% हाजे मदीं आसा.
ओके
तिसरे
सांग
यस सर लोकल म्हणणें आहे जे लोक आहा लोकांचे म्हणणें आसा कितें सेगीत 3 दीस हॉलिडे आशिल्ल्या कारणान लोक सध्या गोंयाक ना गोंयचे भायर पिकनीक करपाक गेल्ले आसा म्हणून. दुसरे दुसरी सर जे बीएलओ आसा बीएलओ जे स्लिपी दिवपा जाल्यो न्हू ते स्लिपी अजून कोणा लोकांक पावूनाक. म्हळ्यार जे रजिस्टर्ड नंबर आसता पळय न्ही ते पयलीं नंबर सगळ्यांक दिताले लोकांक कळटालें की बाबा आमकां वोट करपा जाय हो स्लीप नंबर आपलो अशें तांकां जाता आतां आशिल्लें. पूण सद्याक ते बीएलओन ते स्लिपीच वांटूनाक म्हणटा लोक म्हणटा आमकां पडून वचूना म्हणटात.
बट कितें
अशें जाल्लें आसा.
आतां शिरोडा ऑपोजिशन आसा दॅट कुर्ती बॉमा ते बॉमाचे ते सिच्युएशन कितें आसा वॉट इज द सीन ऑपोजिशन आसा ऑपोजिशन रुलींग आसा
बॉमा इंडिपेंडन्स आणि जे बीजेपी हाचे मदीं भरपूर फायट आसा.
इंडिपेंडंट कोणाचो
पयलो जो बीजेपी आणि एक्चुअली तो इंडिपेंडन्स आसा एमजीपीचो पयलीं. एमजीपीचो सुनील बोमकार जो आसा पळय न्ही तो पयलींसान एमजीपी आहलो तो इंडिपेंडन्स करता कॉन्टेस्ट करता.
ओके 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 ओके
लोकांलो सपोर्ट ताकाय आसा कित्याक एमजीपी भितरल्यान अशें म्हणटा भितरल्यान ताका सपोर्ट करता म्हणटा. पूण जेन्ना ढवळीकराक विचारलें तो म्हणटा आमी अलायन्स आसा आमी करता.
दीपक ढवळीकर
एमजीपी प्रेसिडेंट जो आसा न्ही तो म्हणटा की आमी कशें करतले काय म्हणटा आमी अलायन्स आसा बीजेपी आनी एमजीपी अलायन्स आसा ताका लागून आमी कशें सपोर्ट करतले.
बट तुमचे म्हणणें कितें आसा सपोर्ट फ्रॉम इनसाइड बारीक
भितरल्यान सपोर्ट आसा अशें म्हणटा लोक म्हणटा
ओके
लोक म्हणटा
आनी शिरोडा
लोक सगळे म्हणटा शिरोडा ज्या बीजेपी आनी थंय गोवा फॉर्ड आसा आरजी आसा.
ओके
लोक गोवा फॉर्डाक लोकांक चड सपोर्ट ना अशें पळोवपाक दिसता थंय. पूण आरजीकूय तो सपोर्ट ना कित्याक आरजी आनी सपोज जर आरजी आनी गोवा फॉर्ड जर एक आसले जाल्यार कितें जावपाक शकतालें अशें लोकूय म्हणटात.
काँग्रेस आप
ना काँग्रेस आसा जाग्यार गोवा फॉर्ड आसा.
ना बट काँग्रेसाचे कितें स्ट्रेंथ आसा थिंगा शिरोडा.
हय स्ट्रेंथ आशिल्लो तो आतां गोवा फॉर्डा वयतलो.
ओके ओके आनी आरजीक स्ट्रेंथ
गोवा फॉर्ड आरजी जर पयलीं आशिल्लें पूण आतां तशें दिसना. म्हणजे तशें पयलीं कशें आशिल्लें तशें कांयच दिसना थंय आतां.
ओके
म्हणटकीर लोक आनी कुट्टी खांडेपार कितें जालां एमजीपी केतन भाटीकर ताणें इंडिपेंडन्साक सपोर्ट केला.
एमजीपी सोडले न्हू ताणें
ताणें एमपी सोडली केतन भाटीकर एमजीपी सोडली पूण तो एमजीपी बॅक जे लोक आशिल्ले न्ही ते सगळे लोक ताजे बरोबर आसा न्ही.
आय सी तो स्ट्रॉंग आसा
केतन भाटीकर बरोबर आसा.
तो स्ट्रॉंग
आसा तो आनी बीजेपी दोगूय स्ट्रॉंग आसा. तांच्या दोगांच्या मदीं फायट आसा.
ओके नाव आतां मातशें जस्ट लिटल ऑफ टॉपीक तो आतां केतन भाटीकर आनी ते रितेश ते बाय इलेक्शनाक लडोवपाचे आसा कितें म्हणटा तूं रितेश स्ट्रॉंग आसा केतन भाटीकर स्ट्रॉंग आसा कितें वॉट इज द सीन तुजे लोक कितें म्हणटा तू सोड लोक कितें म्हणटा.
ना लोक रितेश देश आतां जेन्ना लोकांचे घरान भोंवपाक लागलो तेन्ना रितेशा इतलें इझी जालां की फुडलें जें इलेक्शन आहा तें ताका तें बरें जातलें कित्याक तो लोकांले घरान पावलो सद्याक प्रेसिडेंट
ऑन द झेडपी इश्यू
कुट्टी झेडपी इश्यूचेर.
ओके
आनी जसो पयलीं तेका ऑपोजिशन कसो आशिल्लो तेका ऑपोजिशन दळवी आशिल्लो तो दळवी जो सद्या काम करता बीजेपी खातीर म्हणटकीर तांकां इतलें इझी जालां की बीजेपीचो कॅन्डिडेट जो आसा तो सद्या आतां लोकांनी घरान पावोंक लागला.
ओके ओके आनी प्रियोल
आनी पिरोळ जो आसा पळय न्ही पिरोळ वन सायड आसा तें एमजीपी आनी अलायन्स आहा न्ही
बीजेपी
बीजेपी अलायन्स आहा म्हणटकीर थंयच कॅन्डिडेट अलायन्साचो येतलो.
ओके
आनी तशें कोवळे कितें जालां कोवळे वन सायड जालां फायट बिटवीन 1 and 1 जाला आरजी आनी एमजी जाल्या दोगां मदीं फायट जाल्या.
आरजी नॉट आनी जावपाचें ना
आरजी आनी एमजीपी तेंचे मदीं दोगांचे मदीं स्ट्रेट फायट जाल्या.
बट स्ट्रेंथ काँग्रेसान दवरूं ना कोणें
ना काँग्रेसीन कांय दवरूं ना थंय
ना कोण ना तेंचे ते सायडीन
ना कोण ना सध्या.
आरजीक आसा आनी काँग्रेसाक ना थिंगा
ना तशें न्ही काँग्रेसीचो कोण ना न्ही कॅन्डिडेट.
ओय बट काँग्रेसीक मिन्स कोण ना म्हणजे कोण ना तेचे
ताजें वोटींग काँग्रेसीचें वोटींग जें आसा तें आरजी पडटलें.
तू समज
आरजी जी आसा.
थिंक आरजीक पडटलें म्हणून
हय.
ते घरा बसतले
आरजी पडटलें.
घरा
ना, घरा
बसतले
बसपाना कित्याक हय थोडे लोक सध्या भायर गेल्ले आसात. पिकनीक करपाक गेले आसात थोडे. म्हणटकीर कशें सुनील दवडेकर म्हणटा कितें जेन्ना 60% जाली or 70% जाली जाल्यार 50% जे आहा ते आपल्याक वोट पडटा म्हणटा.
आणि गोविंद गावडे
गोविंद गावडे जेव्हा एकूच कॉन्स्टिट्युशन करता न्ही
खुंयची
खांडोळा बितके खांडोळा.
सो कोणाक सपोर्ट करता
रमेशाक बीजेपी करता.
ओके 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 ओके
हा त्याच्या एगेन्स्ट आतां सुनील बोमकार आसा.
बोमकार ओके
बोमकार आसा.
ओके
बोमकारा सपोर्ट आसा. तसोच काय रमेशाक आतां लोकां मदीं पळोवपाक गेल्यार अशें दिसता की जर गोविंदाचेर काडलो लोकांनी जाल्यार रमेश पडपाक शकता थंय.
Okay. Yes. Thanks a lot, Krishna. We'll come back. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So now I don't know. Like the way he's talking, it looks as if there is hardly any Congress support in all these areas. The way he's talking, because he's not talking about. He's talking about RG. He's talking about RG and like MGP and AAP and all that. What is the?
I mean, RG has done a lot of groundwork.
No, but in these areas,
I mean, at least they're making their presence. They may
he's not Shiroda. He's not talking about Shiroda.
No.
Shiroda. Shiroda Goa forward munta to. Priol is talking about.
No,
Kaule he was talking about in Kaule, that area. In there,
Priol
there are
is
two
talking
candidates. One is the MGP and their only opposition is the RG.
Is the RG in Priol, not in Shiroda.
Shiroda, we have this no?
Gauri is there and AAP, Goa forward is there. Anyway, our reporter from South is there online, Ramesh from Salset. Can we get Ramesh online? I want to find out what exactly is happening in those areas also. Is Ramesh available? Clive? Yeah. No, but that was not my point. My point is that he's not normally. His Congress is not mentioning at all. What? Like Goa forward in Shiroda, I'm like very. It's a Shirodkar Subhash is a congressman, yeah, and he's been that MLA for like hundreds of years. Yeah, I no. It's like he's been there for such a long time.
On and off, no on and off.
No on and off, straight. Who is there except once Mahadev?
So on and off. Before this, it was Mahadev only, you know.
Only once. Yeah, Ramesh, can we get Ramesh, तू हुंय आसा?
सद्याक हांव जो आसा हो सद्याक हांव बायड म्हणथंय आसा आनी ही बायडा वेगळी कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी जी आसा ह्या कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी भितर येता आनी ह्या बायडा बुथाचेर आसा आनी आमचे मदीं मुखार आसा सद्याक वेळेचो MLA सिल्वा आसा.
ओके.
आज दनपार साकून जे इलेक्शन जे वोटिंग जाला या वोटिंगाक जाय तसो प्रतिसाद असो हांगा सध्या सालसेतीक मेळ्ळे कडेन ना. आता तुमी जर सालसेतीचो पळयलें जाल्यार न्हू वोटिंग खूब स्लो आसा. आता ही एक कित्याक स्लो आसा म्हणजे तें कळना कित्याक 2-3 दीस हॉलिडे मेळ्ळी. ह्या हॉलिडे खातीर थोडे लोक गेले काय कितें म्हण तें कळना. आनी हांव एक एग्जाम्पल दिता. चिंचिनी मे जो बूथ आसा एक बुथाचेर
Can we talk to Cruz? Ramesh, Cruz देऊ शकता.
Yes.
I think Ramesh is stuck, guys. See if you can unstick him. Anyway, what are you saying, Subhashish?
No, I mean at least RG, regardless of whether they think they can win or not.
Priol RG, how, yaar? Priol RG is something that is like, I mean, I not actually thought of it first time. I not spoken to Krishna about Priol because Priol is like, I mean, it's a done seat, like no. I mean, like Dodlikars are too strong, Madka, Priol, and all that.
No, but at least just for the name, like okay, who's the opposition? Like okay, only RG is there. Like at least that name started
Which
to come
is
out.
not a good thing for the other opposition parties, I feel, no?
Yeah, I mean, very bad for the Congress. Congress not being there in certain constituencies, like they say that they are the opposition, and they say that they have a good stronghold and they have footholds in a lot of places, but not putting a candidate in
not there. Yeah,
Just
get him online, yes, please. क्रुजबाब कशें
येस
आसा?
येस गुड इवनिंग गुड इवनिंग
गुड इवनिंग. क्रुजबाब कितें हाव वॉट इज द सीन वेली कशें चलता तुमचे?
वेलनी सीन इथं चडशे पोलिंग बुथां विजीट केल्या वोटिंग स्लो जालां पर्संटेज लो आहा चडशे नॉर्मली 58 टायच जाल्ल्या मे बी 50-55 जातलीच म्हाका सो बाय 5 o'clock ऑलमोस्ट टायमूय जालो 10 मिनटं
5 मिनटां आहा.
सो 5 मिनटं सो
क्रुजबाब कित्याक म्हणून वोटींग इतली कमी जाली?
सो ते
कित्याक
आता आमचो
म्हणून
लोक आहा तो वोटिंग पण आता जिल्हा आमची कॅम्पेनिंग आम्ही फुल सिंग डिबेटूड केला आमचे कॅन्डिडेटान 10 राऊंडूय आम्ही केल्लो आहा आनी जबरदस्ती केल्लो सोगळे तरी पर्संटेजीस लो.
ओके. आनी काँग्रेस चड हे पाटी वेलिंगान दिसोंक ना न्हू क्रुजबाब?
काँग्रेसाक कितें काँग्रेसाक टफ पडले कित्याक कॅम्पेन सोडले आमची कॅम्पेन आमची मॅक्झिमम जाल्ली आहा
हय.
आनी म्हाका तेजे चडशे दिसूय पडना वेल्ल्यान
ओके.
वेल्ले आख्खी कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी म्हाका चडशे तेंचे वर्कर्सूय दिसती पडना
दिसोंक ना हय आमकांय दिसोंक ना
आनी म्हाका
तेकाच लागून
दिसता
जाता.
भुतां भितर
हय आमकांय दिसोंक ना चड हय. या रमेश
ऑल इंडिया भुतान आहाय काम करता गव्हर्मेंट वोटर्सांकूय कोणें वोटींग केलें नाही चॅक आनी वोटर्सांकूय कोण पाठय तेंकां कोण वोट केलो ना तेंकां सो हांव काँग्रेसाचे खंय गेला ते.
आनी कॉन्फिडंट आहा तूं तुमचो कॅन्डिडेट येतलो म्हणून वेली क्रुजबाब?
कितें म्हणटा?
कॉन्फिडंट तुमचो कॅन्डिडेट येतलो म्हणून वेली? क्रुजबाब आयकोंक येता?
आतां येता हय.
या कॉन्फिडंट आसा तुमी ते वेली तुमचो कॅन्डिडेट येतलो म्हणून? कॉन्फिडंट आसा येतलो म्हणून?
कॉन्फिडंट म्हणजे आमी आम आदमी पार्टीक कॉन्फिडंट आहा आम आदमी कॉन्फिडंट आहा म्हणून आनी आमचे कोण वोटर सगळे भायर येयल्ले आहाय आमचे वोटींग कोण सगळे भायर येयल्ले सो वी आर कॉन्फिडंट आमची बिल्डींग कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी आम आदमी पार्टीचो कॅन्डिडेट जिखतलो.
Okay, thanks Cruzbab, and we will meet on 22nd once the results are out. Thank you for coming on our show.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Ramesh. Yeah, okay. This is some of the thing. Now you're talking about constituency figures and all going up. Now this is Veli. Now you see, if it was anybody else, I would have believed. But Cruz is very straight. He doesn't do this politicking sort of a thing. But you can't see the other opposition parties on the field so much. That's why I asked him that question specifically, because I wanted to prove a point from morning. That no, if you like, his thing is exactly what I said. You have to break the constituency, you have to get the people out. This is exactly what he said. We got our people out. This is what happens in North. The BJP gets its people out. That's the first thing. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you all have fought elections, but election is first list. Arey Sahil, these houses are yours. You have to see that so many people come. Subhashish, these houses are. That is the first strategy you do when you go for election. First, bakiche sort forget everything else, and then you tick. Opala. Kida paona. Chamber party 4 mar. Arey baba, kide guy. This is the way you do an election. I don't know. Now there's some new style. Everything is AI and everything. So you do it on AI. But this is what I was trying to tell you all in the morning, Mr. Francis Bab.
Yeah, I know that.
But that's why the figures are low that side and figures are high this side.
Yeah, but Veli is one of the third lowest, 39.9%.
But that is AAP. See, AAP and Congress were what? He's won by some 100 votes, 100, 200 votes, not more than that. Against Savio. So suppose if 39% AAP and 39%, or say 30% AAP and 30% Congress would be 80%, or 70 odd percent.
Yeah, see,
Sang.
no, I'll tell you what.
Sang.
you're right in most of the constituencies. In some places, it seems like a trend. We'll only know on Monday when the results come. But it seems like a trend that in some places, like he's saying, there is a no-show of the frustrated voter from BJP, and this co-BJP voter will never go out and vote for anybody else. They won't put it on a Congress symbol or a Jhadu symbol.
Also vice versa. Core Congress voters will never vote for anybody else. They will vote for Congress or they'll sit at home. Or they'll go for a holiday, as Ramesh was
Yeah, and
saying.
this holiday thing is,
It's catching up.
This is the third reporter on ground who's reported saying that लोग करा ना सोगले छुट्टी पिकनिक गेले.
This is the Veli. See, listen. This is not the Veli BJP voters. This is the Veli Congress voters. I am telling you.
How do you know?
We'll check, no? We'll check house to house. I know those areas very well. You come. We'll go and see. I'll call them also. On Monday, if you want, we can try.
हांगासर सारखे दिश्टी पडटा लोकांक पडलेले ना पळय आता
Wait. I agree with you, but I also don't agree with because it's certain constituencies लोकांक पडलेले and certain constituencies लोकांक पडलेले ना.
बट खंयसर ना खंयसर आपण जावन चेंज करपाक जाय न्ही. आता तुमचो काँग्रेसाचो मनीस ना दुसऱ्याक तरी चान्स दिया जाल्यार तुमकां कशें कळटा फुडें कोणी आसूं आरजी आसूं तो आप आसूं नाल्यार कोण दुसऱ्या फेसाक हांव पार्टेक म्हणिना दुसरो खंयचो फेस आसा तेका चान्स दिया लेट हिम ट्राय एटलिस्ट तो करता जाल्यार कळटलें तरी. बट म्हाज्या हिसपान जे आतां हे सगळे कांड जाल्ले आसा पार्टी
पॉलिटिक्स इज कांड मजा न्हू ती.
जो हो आतां झेडपीचो रिजल्ट जो येतलो पळय मंडे सेम 2027 येतलो.
That I disagree with you. It's a completely different game because see, I'll tell you one thing. Whatever anybody might say, there is a X vote of BJP. There is an X vote of Congress. Now BJP vote has shifted from MG. MG had that vote earlier. It was just shifted from BJP to MG. That is Manohar Parrikar's. He did that at that time. He took in 10 years, whatever. But he's done it. Then there is a Congress vote, which was there 20-25 only. And that 10-15% or 20% was because they thought that Congress would win. बाकीचे ते हार्डकोर तितले चाललेले ते. आता that 10-15% of Congress extra गेले ते आरजीक गेले last time 10%. That's why ती Congress हारल्या. So now, see, that vote is there. So that vote, where it goes, they are not going to show in ZP because it's dangerous. This government will go after them. The MLAs will go after them in many of the constituencies. They will not come out to vote. They will not tell you also. But 27, the game, the BJP has to be careful. If this has happened and many people have not voted in 27, they will come out. And that is the game. Now, who they are going to vote for, it depends. Whether they are going to vote for TMC, they are going to vote for AAP, they are going to vote for RG, they are going to vote for Congress, they are going to vote for RGP, GFP, they are going to vote for South Goa, they are going to vote for X, Y, Z. That depends on how that person can convince. And that depends how good the election strategy of that particular party is on that day. It's nothing what is there now. Say for example Naveli is not a BJP seat, but they have 4,000 votes. So they 25,000 votes are there. You divide 20,000 by 10 candidates. 2,000, 3,000 per 5,000 will win. No? So that's the game. The game was played like that. You put 2 Muslim candidates, you put 3-4 Catholic candidates, झाले मरे 500 डिवाइड कर 4,000 5,000 ते फिक्स्ड वोट हा तो येलो ना तुझो. So the game is that. Yes, Mr. Francis. See the game?
Yeah, you're giving out all your games as I can see.
It's not my game, but this is what is happening, no?
This is the BJP's games. And
this is a BJP game. What Congress did to the MGP? The MGP was a bloody school for school board. It was a nursery for which congressman is original? He's starting from Rane. All MGP guys.
That's true.
There are no originals. Purushottam Kakodkar, who could never win. Purushottam Kakodkar was original. And he and Willie and when Indira Gandhi, when they came down to do that Jaxi Keras and all, they met in a ferry. And then that full opposition went to become Congress. Willy and all were there. That time in a ferry they met like heavy cats. Like, they are ferry. So I'm just telling you that is this history you have to learn how these things are. Who is online? Sorry, I didn't get that. Okay. Yeah. So Sang, what are you saying?
No, see that is the like historically politics from the Greek times and from the Roman times is also the same.
It's the same, not
Yeah,
changed.
It's not changed.
Just
It's not
faces
gonna
have
change.
changed.
But that's what a politician is always, no? Like politics is about like being opportunistic and figuring
No,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's the art of doing the impossible, making the impossible possible nicely without shooting anybody.
No,
that is politics.
that
Without shooting anybody. When you're shooting anybody, then we have dictatorship. See, it's a cycle. It goes from autocracy, dictatorship, then democracy, then back to dictatorship. It's a cycle. Look at the time right from the Roman times. I will give you all a history lesson if you want. Anyway, right now Hiru from the Murmugaon constituency is there with us. Yes, Hiru Bab, has the elections got over? Voting is
या
over?
तुम्ही माझ्या फाटल्यान जर पाहू शकता की हे जे हा जे शिवाजीनगर झरी या भागातले जे काउंटिंग सेंटर वोटिंग सेंटर आणले हे सध्या गेट बंद केले आसा आणि सध्या वोटिंग हे बंद झाले आसा हे दिसून येता आणि सकाळसून जे वोटिंग याची तुम्ही म्हणताले की जेन्ना फर्स्ट जेन्ना हांव लायव्हार येयलो तेन्ना हांवें सांगलेलें की वोटिंग जे आहा ही स्लो जाल्ली आसा आनी त्याच्याच खातीर 4 मेरेन हांगा 45% हांगा वोटिंग जाल्ली आणि आता हेच्या उपरांत चडांत चड खूप स्लो आसली कित्याक हांव पळयतालो की चडांत चड जावन 48, 49, 50 मेरेन पावतले पण आणि कुट्टाळे पळोवपाक गेल्यार 39% आसली 4 मेरेन आता ते मेरेन खंय तरी 45 मेरेन खंय तरी पावत पूण सगळें ओवरऑल पळोवपाक गेल्यार वोटिंग ही सामकीच कमी जाल्ली हे दिसून येयल्ली आसा आणि आमी पळयताले की जे हिसपान कॅम्पेनिंग केनोसिंग सगळें जाल्लें त्या हिसपान हांव वोटिंग जावना कारण हेची एक आमकां दिसून येता की प्रत्येक जे वचून आसले ते वोट खंय तरी डिवायड जाल्ले कित्याक की चड कॅन्डिडेट आसले दुसरे म्हणटा ते की की पार्टीनूच दोन कॅन्डिडेट पार्टीचे म्हणजे बीजेपीचे कॅन्डिडेट भितर हेतून भायर 3 जाण भायर सरून 3 जाण दवरले इंडिपेंडंट हे कारण जाता कित्याक की प्रत्येक जणांक उमेदवारी जे आसता आणि दुसरे म्हणटा ते लोक हे परत जे डेव्हलपमेंट आणि हे आम्ही जसे आता उलयले लोकांकडे सो लोकूय फेडअप जाल्ले इलेक्शनां जातात बट तांकां जे जाय तशें ते जायना अशें तेंचे म्हणणें आहा अशें लोकांचे म्हणणें आहा या
What do you feel general trend in your Murmugaon constituency, 4-5 constituencies asa? What do you feel is the general trend?
सो फार कशें आहा की वोटिंग जर चड जाल्लें जाल्यार ती सांबाळ जातालें पण सध्या वोटिंग कमी जाल्ल्या कारणान एक टफ सिच्युएशन आहा फॉर बीजेपी ऑल्सो आणि जे इंडिपेंडंट आहा आणि तेंच्या भितर ही फायट जातली बिकॉज हांगा जे कशें आसता की बीजेपी कडेन मंडळ आहा बाकीचे तेंची टीम आहा तशेंच पण ह्या फावटी एक सेपरेटूच हे जालां की हांगा जेन्ना मुरमुगांव तालुक्यान पळयता तेन्ना की बीजेपीतले थोडे भायर सरून डिफरंट उबे रावल्या तशेंच बीजेपीतलो जो कॅन्डिडेट आसला ताका खंय तरी तिकेट दिवंक नासली त्या भायर हे जे दुसरे म्हणटा कुट्टाळ भागान जो बीजेपीचो कॅन्डिडेट ते दवरनात कित्याक की आतंकवाद जो एमएलए आहा भायलेक ते सपोर्ट करतात तर त्याच्या खातीर ते आणि त्या हातून कशें आहा की जे काँग्रेसचे वोट आहा ऑलरेडी तेंचे कन्फर्म आसता बीजेपीचे कन्फर्म आसता जर बीजेपीन भितरल्यान जर खरेंच हेका सपोर्ट दिला आतंकवादाच्या बायलेक वर्सेना वाजाक जाल्यार ती थ्रू जातली आणि ती जिखतली बट जर काँग्रेस आणि बीजेपी इंडिपेंडंट त्या लेवलाचेर जर फायट जाली तेन्ना एक फायट डिफरंट दिसून येतली
What about Hiru? What about that? Talking about that लोकांक भायर काडपाक ते सगळे सारखे प्रोफेशनल प्रचार जाल्लो बीजेपीचो काँग्रेसाचो आणि इंडिपेंडंटाचो अकॉर्डिंग टू यू
या प्रचार कॅम्पेनिंग प्रचार सगळो जालो बट ज्या दिसा वोटिंग जे आसा जाली त्या दिसा आमी आयज पळयता की लोक जे भायर सरपाक जाय आसले ते सरवंक ना कॅन्डिडेट्स आपूण सगळे सेंटरांचेर फिरताले वोटिंग सेंटरांचेर फिरताले बट जे लोक भायर सरपाक जाय आसले लोक भायर सरोंक ना लोक ट्राय करताले तांकां भायर काडपाचे पण लोक त्या हिसपान भायर सरना कारण एक आसूं शकता मे बी एक क्रिसमस आसूं शकता बिकॉज क्रिसमस सिजन चालू आहा जशें आमचे कोस्टल बेल्ट आहा एक चडशे आमचे क्रिश्चन भाव आहात हे खंय तरी क्रिसमसाच्या तयारी दुसरे म्हणटा ते 3 दीस
अरे हिरो अजून क्रिसमस काय चालू जावना मरे आमचे
ना कित्याक की आमी बट थोडे क्रीप करतात पेंटिंग करतात आणि दुसरे म्हणटा ते कशें आहा की लोकांकूय ते इंटरेस्ट ना. आमी तुमकां सांगपाचें म्हटल्यार जशें हांवें थोड्यां कडेन उलयतना लोक काय बरोबर येता इलेक्शन म्हणपा जाल्यार काय कोणाच्या फायद्याचें ना म्हणून अशेंय उलयतात लोक. कितें जाल्यार ते तांकां जायतेच करतात म्हणटात. जशें हांवें कितें डायरेक्टली हांव जे थोडे हांव बीच कोस्टल बेल्ट आहा तेंचे कडेन उलयलो. दुसरे म्हणटा ते 3 दीस कंटिन्युअस हॉलिडे दिल्ली आहा. 20 तारीख हॉलिडे, दुसरो संडे येयलो, तिसरे मंडे परत हॉलिडे आहा.
खंय वचपाचें हॉलिडे? हॉलिडेक वचपाचें आहा? 3 दीस हॉलिडे आमी मेवल्या म्हणून?
या ऑफकोर्स लोकांक हॉलिडे मेळ्ळे काय लोक आतां कशें आसता, लोक सुशेगाद मजा मारया म्हणटात. कितें वोटींग करून कितें वयपाचें ते जाल्लें आहा. आनी दुसरें हेंचे जे पॉलिटिकल आमी पळयतात की एवरी टायम एकामेकांक जे ब्लेम गेम आनी त्या वचून जे डेव्हलपमेंट जावपाक जाय, जे मेन लोकांचे इश्यू आहा, ग्रासरूट लेवलाचे इश्यूज आहात ते खंय तरी सुटायला जायनात. हेजी डेव्हलपमेंट ओवरऑल करतात दिसतात अशें म्हणटात, बट जे पर्सनल लेवलाचेर लोकांक जे टायम टू टायम वॉटर बाकीचे बेसीक नीड्स जे मेळपाक जाय, जे लोकांचे घर चलपा खातीर ते खंय तरी सुटावो जावपाचो हो प्रश्न आहा अशें लोकांचें म्हणणें. कित्याक आमी जेन्ना कडेन लोकां कडेन उलयतात तेन्ना नो डावट डेव्हलपमेंट जाता, बाकी रोड जाता, ब्रिज जाता, सगळें जाता, बट
पॉटहोल्सूय जाता, रोडूच न्हू पॉटहोल्सूय जाता.
पॉटहोल्स आहात. आमी ते लास्ट टायम डिबेटीन उलयलाच की पॉटहोल जातात ते वर्साचे 12 महिने ते भरून येयनात. लोक लोकांची आतां कितें जाला की इलेक्शन्स इट्स नॉट फॉर अ कॉमन मॅन अशें लोकांचें म्हणणें आहा. आमी लोकांकडे जेन्ना उलयतात तेन्ना कळटा की लोकांक म्हणटा आमी फक्त वोटींग मारपाचीच कामां करपाची, बाकी जे पोट भरपाचें काम आहे कोण ते लिडर्स करतात, लिडर्साचे पोट भरतात, बाकी ग्रासरूट काय जायना.
Yes, I agree with you, Viruba. But my point is that लोक भायर काडपाक मिशनरी आशिल्ली बीजेपीची, काँग्रेसाची ऑर ना, ओ ह्या पार्टी कोणाची मिशनरी चालूच जावंक ना ते सायडीन, तुमचे सायडीन?
मिशनरीच्या बद्दल उलयतात. लोकांचे जे मंडळाचे लोक आसले ते सगळे आपली टेबलां घालून बसलेले. लोकांनी भायर काडपाक प्रत्येक एरियेन वयताले. कित्याक हांव आतां झरीन ते बघना तेंची कितली मारली धाडटाले ते दैनिकला उसको लेखा तो भायर सरलो तेका वचून हाड, बट लोक तांकां सांगतात येता बट त्या वचून कांयच दिसून येवंक ना. जस्ट लोक आमी पळयता की जर 800 वोटींग आहा जाल्यार खंय तरी 450 ही वोटींग जाल्ली आहा, खंय 1200 आहा जाल्यार खंय तरी 550-600 वोटींग जाल्ली आहा. सो ही वोटींग जी जावपाक जाय ती जावना. लोकांक जरी तेंच्यांनी कन्विन्स केलें, जर घरा कडेन आपोवपाक गेले येता म्हटलें, पण लोक काय पावना. लास्टाक आमकां दिसना दार बंद जाल्लें आसा, वोटींग सोंपलेली आसा आनी आतां ते बॅलट बॉक्स आहा त्या सेंटराचेर वचपाचें.
Thanks, Iru. We'll see you on Monday. Fine,
Yes.
thank you. Yeah. See, now the point is like I would just wanted to know whether these guys, people, I mean, whether the political parties were doing their work or no. Because I know the way Maureen and all work in Maureen. They're very systematic in that way. So the thing is that even though that was working, still in certain constituencies, people are like, manche,
not coming out.
Yeah, that is something that is good or not good. That is what I'm saying is that
It's good for the opposition, bad for the BJP.
Very good for the opposition if they can take advantage of it. Now you must see which of the opposition coalitions actually get together, because I don't think an alliance is going to actually work in Goa. I don't think an alliance is going to work anywhere in India. All the political parties, politicians have huge egos, and every time they win, their ego becomes even bigger. So maximum what can really succeed is a seat sharing strategy. And another thing from last time, I want this point I was saying, I was fighting with my panelists in the last thing, saying that
panelist is not here.
Yeah, this panelist, I was fighting with both the panelists. The one panelist is there. So they were saying that the full voting depends on the migrants, which even in Sankwal is not more than 30%. I will show you all the figures. He was talking about Santandre. Santandre as per SIR is 29,000 full voting. The migrants, as you call it, 2,500. What is the percentage? Less than 10%.
Yeah, less than 10.
In Santandre, check the SIR, and that too nobody has yet filed objections. Once the objections are done, half of these guys who are migrants or support migrants, they've got two voting this. Now the political parties should do some research. Go and see, they vote in Goa and then buses come for them to vote in BR and all. That why don't these guys check? Go and check. No, it's damn simple today. IT, India is an IT capital of the world, Muntamari. It's damn simple to check who is on.
Rahul Gandhi is checking, no, but they're not getting
SIR, no. SIR is different. Vote deletion, it's a different. The game is what? You check who are your voters. And you check the people who are not of Goan origin, check if they are voting in their places of origin. 50% of the people are voting in the places of there, and in Goa also. Buses are sent up and down. We have filed stories on it, on this thing. Anyway, Savio from Veli is there on thing now. Let's check what is the scene. Is Ramesh there with him? Clive?
Glenn.
Yeah, Savio.
Yes, Glenn, Savio.
Hi.
Yes,
What is
yes,
the scene
good
in
evening.
Veli?
See, in Valley is very good.
Now, according
We are going to sorry.
yeah, sang. Go on, go ahead. I can hear you.
You can hear me, no?
Perfectly, yes. Go ahead.
Much volume.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, Glenn, tell me.
Yeah, what is going on? Tell me generally in your this voting is over now. What is the scene in Valley?
Yeah, Glenn, you are not loud.
Yeah, can you hear
Not
me?
clear.
Can you hear me?
One second. Huh?
Yes.
Yes, give me the volume.
Yeah, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
You can hear, no?
I can hear you clearly. Please go ahead. What is the situation? What is the scene?
See, in Valley, we are going to retain the seat as we had done in 2020.
Can you hear me? Ramesh, speaker Argal.
Acha, sir. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear. Yeah.
Yeah. So what is Cruz had come here just a little earlier. Cruz was also saying he's very confident and he's saying Congress disatna muntaveli. Is that true? Is not true? What is it?
You will come to know on 22nd what is missing.
But
Missing in Valley.
last time
On
you.
all 26,
Yeah, go ahead. Speak, doctor.
we had tables on all 26 polling booths. I couldn't see any half day, only few places there. But they couldn't even put tables in some of the areas, especially in Valley.
Last time you just about lost to Cruz. Very narrow margin. So this time, you think this would be a stepping stone for you to go in for the assembly, for the Congress to win this and then move on to the assembly?
See, last time I lost by only 169 votes, and that included another 4 panchayats. So this time, if you take for Zila, it is only 4 panchayats. If you see the statistics, we had won in all the last 4 panchayats. We had won that time, and even for Zila. Now, if you see the way it has changed, we will get a thumping majority in Valley constituency.
Other areas of Salset, I remember last time you were saying that you all had taken one round, Benali side, XYZ. What is the scene there in other areas of Salset? Can you tell me?
Benali, also we are going to regain it. There are good chances of Benali because the wave in Benali is Congress wave. So I will just call few people in Nove. 100% we are going to retain that. And Kolwa will be the dark horse, a young dynamic candidate we had put, a loyal Congress woman, woman empowerment we had given in most of the places. So even though it was a general, but we in Kolwa and Benauli we had put a women representation.
Former Congresswoman, former Adhyaksh.
Who's that?
Nelly is independent candidate, no, Kolwa?
See, boss, Nelly is no, Nelly is maybe independent, supported by BJP. I can't see any Nelly was a Congress member either, but she was accusing us of taking money by the Congress leaders.
Okay. What does this say? Now you have been on the. I remember speaking to you when when you all started the door-to-door campaigning and all that. So you were saying that this would give you an idea about what is the scene in. Can you hear me, Savio? Can you hear?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were saying that this would be give you an idea of what is going to happen in 27. So has this given you an idea? ZP given you an idea what you need to do to win 27, at least in Salset, in the areas which forget about the rest of it.
Exactly. We have to get connected with the people.
Okay.
Especially when I had done door-to-door in Valley myself, I've seen the connect with the people, and people are fed up with how the MLAs are at the moment with no development at all. So I think we will win in 27 also.
A lot, Savio, and we'll talk to you on Monday or the election day. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, that was Savio De Silva. He was the Congress candidate of for Valley in 2021. Yeah, 2021. He lost to the AAP candidate by I think 170 votes or something like that, whatever. So, yes.
We have the voting percentages out from 8 to 4 p.m.
Final?
No,
to 4 p.m.
It will not include the
4
last hour. So
okay.
till 4 p.m. And Keri has turned out to be has witnessed one of the highest voter turnout at 82%. And Kortalim surprisingly now is the lowest at 49. So these two are at the
Naveli is also just 59%. Yes. Not
a lot of the places are, I mean, a few places are in the 50 ranges, but there are quite a few in the 80, 79, 82%. And this is up till 4 o'clock, so you could consider another few
1 hour.
percent higher.
1 hour. But what Kamulkar was saying, this Arambol 72%, is Morji 65%, Dhargal 67%, Torshain 69%. Is quite high, and this is that these are the most of the stronghold, large amount. The stronghold is of the Shetty as well as of Jeet Arolkar in these constituencies. Sioli, it's Anjuna, Kalangut 57. People have come out. Anjuna 64.
Porvorim area is seen consistently at 57. Sukur, Resmagos, Pena de Frank. All of them are at
Maye
57.
71. Pale 80%. Honda 71. Keri 82. No.
That is
Nagargaon also 80%. Actually, I think this ZP has surprised me because I didn't think the percentages would go so high in ZP. But it shows that either I don't think it's just the BJP people. It's the opposition also, or the people in generally, or it is lot of division of within the parties itself, which has pulled out a lot of voters. So this looks to be very interesting. Even more interesting, I think, it would make the assembly elections. So, any predictions?
No, yeah. With this kind of a mixed bag, very difficult. It's very difficult to make any kind of predictions. Very, very difficult. I think where the voting percentage is low, it's basically whoever the earlier candidate was is basically going to retain the seat, and where the voting percentages are high, half of them they're retaining their seats because they're like BJP strongholds, or like you said, Jeet Arolkar stronghold, or like he was saying just now in Reis Magos, Pena de Franca, all of these places, Sukur. So we can't say anything here.
Actually,
63.59% at 4 p.m. means I think it will be about 69-70 it should reach. 69-70 is not a big.
It's a very good. No, for ZP it's very good. It's for ZP it's very good.
Yeah.
For assembly, if 69% for ZP, it's 80% for assembly, 80-85% for assembly. That much of a thing, which is very good, I feel. So and with all our reporters saying that many people have not come out, they've gone for holidays and all. Imagine what could have been the thing when it actually. I mean, like what is things? What do you all think? Swashish, you tell me.
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising because normally ZP is not given that much importance. Like even like people who I speak to and they're like, what is ZP? Like what do they even do?
But CM has gone door to door in like half the constituencies of Goa. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The BJP has done a lot of campaigning. Like they were there on ground, regardless of whether you knew the candidate, didn't know the candidate, but they were
this
there.
is not BJP only. This is like double almost. BJP is for
Yeah, in
assembly.
certain areas there was, but like places like Vishwajit Rane's territory, like Valpoi Sattari, there seeing such high figures means he has been able to pull out that.
You should have seen his these rallies. Yeah, they were
they were
huge,
massive.
huge. But then he can pick up people from anywhere.
Yeah. So in other places also, it's
These are Sattari visuals. See the crowds. And the buzz is there, yeah, whatever it is. For whatever
Yeah.
reason, this is the election, this is there. Like people have lined up, they're there, they're like going. Santa Cruz 58%. You must see in some of these, like when the people who have defected to the BJP and all, you must see if people have come out to, just to like Nuve also is 57-58%. Whether they have come out just to basically teach a lesson to the sitting MLA. We'll have to see that because this looks to be a very interesting. Interesting.
Talegaon surprisingly has very low.
Where is
This is
Talegaon?
constituency.
Yeah, Talegaon is at 59%.
52%.
52%, yeah.
52%.
Yeah.
At 4 o'clock. Yeah, I went to vote at about 4 o'clock. I had gone to vote. So I'm guessing my vote is not counted in this 52%.
If it is 401, it is not counted.
401, it is not counted. But yeah, when I went to vote, there was not a soul at
Nobody
the
was
polling
there?
booth. I like waltzed in and waltzed out, like, they were waiting, like, it was red carpet service. Not a single person in line, not a single person in the parking. Nobody at the Congress table was missing. There was one person at the BJP table, he was fallen asleep. It was a very, very sad scene in my booth at Dorabola.
You should have woken him up and asked him, "Hare kaun
No, there was one BJP Karyakarta, he's not even from Donapaula. They don't have any BJP Karyakartas in Donapaula. It was a Karyakarta from some other part of Talegaon that was sitting over there. He had fallen off to sleep on the bench. In the parking, there was nobody. In the booth, there was nobody. It was quite a ridiculous scene in Talegaon, which is reflecting in the numbers of 52%.
Oh, maybe that this is a good sign for somebody who's going to stand against Jennifer. I don't know if Jennifer is going to contest again, or whether it is going to be Rohit, because I don't think the Montserrats will let that fiefdom out of their iron grip. Panjim, and I don't think Babush will leave Panjim either, because it's a prestigious seat. So he will probably keep, if not Jennifer, doubtful, Rohit at least. Now we must see what the BJP does later on. But my thing is that now Nitiksha is online from the coastal, another very shaky sort of thing. And like, Nitiksha, where are you? Where are you?
सध्या आल्दोना वचून आयला.
Okay, सांग. कितें चलता आल्दोना, म्हापसा, wherever तुझे एरिया?
तर सकाळी पर्यंत वोटिंग मातशें स्लो आसले लोकांचे, बट सध्या आता सांजे मेरेन खूप बरें वाडला. ऑलमोस्ट 30 to 35% वाडलेले आसा. लोक खुबशे भायर सरला. जे कार्यकर्ता आशिल्ले आनी सकाळचे MLA जावं आसा तेंच्यांनी सगळ्या लोकांक अपील करून भायर सरपाचें काम केल्लें आसा.
जो 4 पासून 60% जाला आल्दोना, नितिक्षा. सो नॉट बॅड.
येस.
आणि वॉट
बरें जाला.
अबाउट सिओली मातशी कमी जाला. सिओली
शिवोले मातशें कमी जाला.
61%. मोर देन आल्दोना.
61%.
मोर देन आल्दोना. बट लोक येता कितें उलयता, वॉट इज द सीन लायक जनरली? नॉर्मली तुमच्या कडेन उलयता न्हू, आय मीन ऑफ
हय, लोक उलयता. लोक कितें म्हणटा, आमची फक्त कामां जावपाक जाय, इतलेंच. चडशा लोकांचें म्हणणें अशें आसा की कोणूय येवं, आमची कामां करपाक जाय.
कामां जाता जायना एवरीथींग इज ओके म्हणटा ते सद्याक.
कामां जाता म्हणटा. सो सगळ्यांनी इतलेच जेन्ना भायर सरले वोटींग केल्या उपरांत सो बऱ्या मनशाक हाडया. सो सांगू शकना कोणाक मत मारता ते, बट सगळ्यांचे इतलेच म्हणणें आसा की हय आमी रायट मनशाक मत मारला, आमी आमच्या फेवरेट कॅन्डिडेटाक वोट मारला, इतलेच सांगता.
बट म्हाका सांग आतां नाव आतां बीजेपी MLA आसा, एक्सेप्ट मालदोना इज काँग्रेस MLA, बाकीचे सिओली कालांगूट सगळे बीजेपी MLA. सो लोक भायर येयल्या, बीजेपीचे भायर येयल्या नाल्यार ऑपोजिशन काँग्रेसीचे भायर येयल्या, RGचे भायर येयल्या. कितें दिसता तुमकां वायब कितें दिसता सगळ्याक कोणाची?
ह्या फावटी म्हणजे फर्स्ट टाइम आमी सगळेच लोकांक म्हणजे ZP इलेक्शनाक कशें आसा सध्या 2 दीस ऑलरेडी कंटिन्यू आसा. सो ज्या एरियेन हांवें सध्या सकाळच्यान फावट मारले, जावं पर्रा आसुनी, शिवोले, आतां आल्दोना, सगळे म्हाका दिसता सगळ्याच पार्टीचे भायर सरलेले आसा आनी चडशे आमी खुबश्या लोकांचे बायट्सूय घेवपाचे ट्राय केले प्रत्येक पार्टीचे. सो सगळ्यांचे म्हणणें अशें आसा की ना ओवरऑल बरें आसा. ह्या फावटी अरेंजमेंटूय मातशें बरें आशिल्ले. शिवोले मातशे जे व्हीलचॅर आसा ते आमकां स्टार्टींग पळोवंक मेळना, भायर दवरलेले. सो लोकांक मातशें तेंचे ते स्ट्रीक आसा भितूर वॉकिंग करून वयचे पडले. बट ओवरऑल ओके. जे वोटींग करपाक सगळ्या पार्टीचे लोक भायर सरतना आयज आमकां वोटींग करतना पळोवपाक मेळ्ळे.
जी we've lost the signal. RG
आरतीचो इतले ना म्हाका दिसती पडोन, बट कांय कडेन आसा लोक सगळे नेटान भायर सरला.
लायक इन RG हुंयच्या एरियान RG तुमकां गोट खंय दिसता?
खंयच्या एरियान अशें सारकें हांव ठाम सांगू शकना, बट अंजुना, बिकॉज ह्या फावटी अंजुना शिवोले म्हणटा पळय काँग्रेस कॅन्डिडेट रावल्लो आसा योगेश आमचो गोवेकर. सो थंय एक टफ फायट जावं शकता. बरी
मोगॅम्बो मुगो अंजुना?
येस मोगॅम्बो.
ओके तेणे लोक भायर काडला काँग्रेसीक बीन वॉटेवर?
हय अशें तो म्हणटा जेन्ना आमी ताची प्रतिक्रिया घेवपाचे ट्राय केले.
ओके 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 ओके.
सो ह्या फावटी कितें तरी लोक चेंज खातीर वोट मारला.
तूं कालांगूट पावलेलें?
ना कलंगूट पावूंक ना सर.
पार्रा?
हय पर्रा वचून आयले.
मागीर पार्रा कितें लोक कितें म्हणटा?
पर्रा 100% शुअरिटी. जेन्ना आमी आमदारा वांगडा उलयले तो म्हणपा लागलो पर्रा सगळ्यान चड हायस्ट वोटींग जातलें आनी चडशा लोकांक तेंच्यांनी, बिकॉज सकाळच्यानूच सगळ्यान चड रश आमकां पर्रा पळोवपाक मेळ्ळी.
ओके ओके.
वोटींग करता आसतना म्हणजे सिनियर्स.
सांग नितीक्षा सांग.
पर्रा आमकां बिकॉज चड म्हणटा गेला कारण सिनियर सिटीजन सुद्धा म्हणजे जेंचे कडेन जायना ते सुद्धा आमकां वोटींग करतना पळोवपाक मेळ्ळें.
Thanks Nitisha. We will see you on Monday for the counting.
Yes.
See, this is one thing. This is Bardes now. Actually, Bardes, which is a encouraging sign also for the, because you see all the parties were out, movement is there. Aldona, I know Carlos will do his work, but even in other areas, yes.
Yeah, according to what she's saying, it's good for the opposition. Also, that's what she feels.
Also, everybody.
And she's been to Parra, she's been to Aldona.
Even Kalangu.
Yeah. Aldona, she's saying RG is not to be seen because RG specifically has said that in Aldona they are supporting Carlos.
Carlos is the lawyer, Mare.
Whatever, and they've like openly said it in the last election that they've supported Carlos. So you won't see RG over there. But surprisingly, some places we are seeing RG, like Priol, for example. I'd never heard that they are there.
Priol is surprising, but TV they are strong. That we knew. Actually, Valpoi and all RG had presence, but this time it doesn't look like, because from what people were saying, there's not much presence in Valpoi. TV they are there, and
presence. See, RG has made it clear that they've got presence across Goa with the 10%.
They have made it clear, but you have to
with
see
the 10% vote share. It is very clear that they've got a pan Goa presence, but. Where is that 10% is not evenly spread. It's not 10% in every constituency.
No.
It is basically somewhere it's 5-6%, somewhere it's gone up to 12 and 13 and 14%, like Shiroda, for example. I was expecting them to do very well in Shiroda. Santa Cruz, they got a good vote share in the last election, and Santa Cruz they were hoping that they will be in the alliance and they'll get the ticket and they'll win Santa Cruz. Now, without the alliance and without this, what is going to happen in Santa Cruz, we don't know. But there are some places, like in, for example, Talegaon, they haven't fielded a candidate at all, totally. In Kamarjoa, they have fielded a candidate. In San Andre, it's critical for RG to win. If they don't
They
win,
have to win, otherwise
if
Viresh
they
is
don't
in
win,
trouble.
Yeah, if they don't win, then Viresh is in
big trouble.
Is in big trouble in San Andre. So that's this with RG. Goa forward, I think it's a one-man, one-person party, and I don't think much is going to happen. Except for I see Mae, because of that good move with Rajesh Kalangutkar, some consolidation might happen towards Goa forward, and they might get one seat over there, and one more seat somewhere else. I was reading that Goa forward can win. So about 3 seats or so. Aam Aadmi Party also, I don't know how many, but people are saying that just in that Veli and Benaulim, between 3 and that zone, Veli, Benaulim, Nuve.
Nuve, I doubt. Nuve Congress.
In that zone, maybe they'll win about 3 to 5 seats is what they are saying. But even if that happens, even if say Goa forward gets 3 to 5 seats, these guys will get about 5 to 6 seats. RGP gets 5 to 6 seats. Congress ends up getting at least about 10 to 12 seats or maybe 15 seats. This tally adds up to almost 26, 27 seats.
Out of 50.
Cumulative, 26, 27 seats. So I don't see the BJP doing so well. Which is, you started off in the morning, you said generally the ZP elections go
via the ruling party.
Go via the ruling party.
Yes.
But if this election comes out in the opposite then I think we are going to see a new CM.
That I don't know, but
in Goa, I think Rajendra Arlikar will be the next CM.
Actually, I am. You probably this prediction and with a very strong role for Digambar Kamath that may happen. But what I'm saying
Digambar
is,
Kamath you want?
For me, they all
your good friend.
For me, all are good friends and all are bad friends. In our position, we cannot afford to have good friends, bad friends, ugly friends. They are all good, bad, or ugly. All depends on that particular situation, whether they are on potholes or whether the one thing gets burnt on. Even the chief minister is a very good friend of ours. Here. What are you saying? And so is your former head Arvind Kejriwal. So they're all good, bad or ugly friends. But one point is now, before I wanted to this, now you brought me to this. Now nobody is talking about Aam Aadmi Party in Santa Cruz. Your good friend Amit Palekar seems to be in some sort of soup. You talk about RG, they are talking about. You are talking about RG and Congress. But Amit Palekar.
We discussed Amit Palekar and Santa Cruz. Yes, we did. In the last session, we did. We said that there are 3 candidates. That Shiny is the Congress candidate.
Yeah. That we discussed.
There is a candidate called Chari.
Third in that.
Just pass me that list for the North Goa candidates. My entire papers were stolen by somebody in the break. but there are 3 candidates in Santa Cruz. There is a AAP candidate who's one lady called Chari. There is
we discussed, but the point is that the president's local president's thing is not he's coming third here in just the discussion also.
In Santa Cruz, you're saying?
Yeah, Santa Cruz and Chimbel both. Chimbel though is not being discussed.
Chimbel, I don't think it's going to be.
But he's got very good hold in Chimbel. He's from Chimbel.
He got more votes in Santa Cruz. No?
I know, but he's from Chimbel.
Yeah, but the vote shows that he's got a better hold in Santa Cruz.
And he's also represented half of Chimbel. We have a list of all the people he's represented.
But
as a professional.
No, but see, you can't say that he's got a hold in this Chimbel.
Yeah, his mother was Sarpanch and all there of Chimbel.
Yeah, but he's got more votes in Santa Cruz at the last election.
Really? This
Yeah.
I was not aware.
That's what I think so. But anyway, so if you look at Santa Cruz, I think Shiny, is the only one who we are hearing about, and she's going to win the election unless and until Rajshri Chari from the Aam Aadmi Party is able to split that vote, the minority vote and
Unlike
then allow like this. The only other person who can go through is this Esperanza.
So it could be a dark horse.
Briganza.
Also, non-person.
If she can, as far as the Talegaon is concerned, I think it's a three-way fight. Aam Aadmi Party, but the candidate is not so well known. Like the BJP candidate in Talegaon is a Panch member. So in his Raghuveer Narayan Kunkolkar, in his area he's a Panch member. So in his ward, which is like maybe those 1,000 votes or so, he's strong over there. Viju Mahendra Devkar was a candidate that we had fielded in the Panchayat elections, and first time he stood for Panchayat, then he got 300 votes as a young candidate, which was very impressive. So that Talegaon seemed, I thought it was an interesting fight and was heating up quite well, but the turnout shows a different story. Just 52% voting that has happened for Talegaon is very, very bad. Now Chimbel, again, Maria Cristalina Antao is not I don't think she's a candidate that has been able to like whip up votes for the Aam Aadmi Party. I don't know. I don't know her from earlier from the party, but here again the Congress Sejal Sudesh Kalangutkar has been making some kind of noise over there. In the sense, I saw some videos about her or whatever. Now on ground, I haven't roamed around in Chimbel or Santa Cruz. Talegaon, I was roaming around to get a thing of it, but you're not able to get a sense because most of the people are not interested in the election in Talegaon.
Yeah, that is something
which is showing in the voting. Like I said this in the morning only when we used to go and talk to people. Are election मेरे कोण vote करते
in Talegaon.
आमचो मनीस रावला, त्यांचो मनीस तो रावला. They don't even know कोण election तो कोण रावला, BJP तो कोण रावला, तुमचो कोण रावला, केन्ना रे election. जावपाचें ना हांव ना ते दिसतले. Directly like I know a close bunch of friends who went for a picnic last morning. But I called them up in the afternoon and I ensured that they came for voting just before I voted. Yeah, they voted. They came back and they voted. They're going back for continuing their picnic after they vote. So their picnic is in Valpoi.
Oh God, are you serious?
Yeah, they came back to vote because we forced them to come back and vote. But otherwise, they said, "Teen di suti mein hola." And what else? So
okay. Anyway, Mahesh is online from Bicholi, so let's see if we can get Mahesh. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, now what this thing? I wanted to know if we could get some. Yeah, Mahesh, सांग. कितें जालें voting काबार बिचोली कशें जालें कितें जालें झगडी जाली हे जाली काय कितें जालें what is the scene?
वोटिंग सगळे कडेन आतां सोंपलेलें आसा आनी आमी आतां जस्ट राउंड मारला सगळे कडेन म्हणल्यार सगळे जे कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी झेडपी कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी थंयसर आमी राउंड मारलो सगळे कडेन पिसफूल आसलें फक्त तुमकां आमी सकाळी सांगलेलें की मातशें साळानूच मातसो म्हणल्यार एक टेन्शन इरेज जाल्लें पूण ते मागीर पुलीस बी थंय दवरून तेंच्यांनी सॉल्व केलेलें आसा पूण तशें काय व्हडलेशें काय जावंक ना आतां इलेक्शन सोंपलेलें आसा
We seem to have lost.
अजून तेंच्यांनी काय करूंक ना फायनल काय दिवंक ना पूण म्हाका अशें दिसता की अराउंड 80 to 85% वोटिंग जाल्लेलें आसा बिचोले तालुका फूल 4 कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीज कळ्ळें न्ही 4 कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीज इन बिचोलेम तालुका
And कितें what is the feeling कशें कितें हा whether
म्हणजे फक्त एक पळयल्यार म्हणल्यार लाटंबरसे पंचायत जी आसा लाटंबरसे झेडपी कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी आसा थंयसरूच फक्त म्हणल्यार जो इंडिपेंडंट कॅन्डिडेट मेघश्याम रावत ताका म्हणल्यार बरें आसा अशें दिसता तेजें वातावरण पूण बाकीचे बीजेपीचो आसा तो पद्माकर मळीक ताच्या फाटल्यान आतां सध्या इंडिपेंडंट कॅन्डिडेट जो आसा सपोर्टेड बाय बीजेपी तो आसा ताच्या फाटल्यान तो म्हणल्यार तो सगळे सांगता की आपूण आपलो मनीस जिखून येतलो पूण लोकांचे कळपाक जाय की हे मेघश्यामाक बऱ्यापैकी सपोर्ट आसा असो दिसता आमकां आनी आतां सुद्दां आमी राउंड मारलो तेन्ना तेज्या बरोबर भरपूरशे लोक आशिल्ले थंय
Yeah, but he's quite popular. He's got quite a good support even.
हय क्वायट पॉप्युलर आहा आनी लोकां मदीं तो म्हणजे आवाजूय करता लोकां खातीर तो
Correct.
हय आनी प्लस तेजे तो देवळाचो म्हणजे साळान तेजे देवस्थानाचो तो अध्यक्ष आसा प्लस तेजी बायल जी आसा ती सरपंच प्रेझेंट सरपंच आसा
Of
त्या
South.
खातीर साळ म्हणटा एक साळ मेन अशें की थंयसर वोटिंग पडले जाल्यार ते निवडून येतात अरावंड म्हणल्यार आतां झेडपी आसले म्हणल्यार पूण MLA चे सुद्दां जेन्ना असेंब्ली इलेक्शन आसता तेन्ना साळ इज अ क्वायट इम्पॉर्टंट फॉर द बिचोलीम कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी अशें आसता.
I don't think there will be much fight for BJP म्हणटा तूं.
हय बाकीचे कडेन बीजेपी येता पूण फक्त हांगासर लाटम बर्सेत स्पेशली आय एम टॉकिंग अबाउट लाटम बर्सेत.
Oh, Latam say there will be a fight, possibly.
Fight between BJP and Megasham. Yeah.
Maybe Megasham ahead, Malik ahead, whatever. Bakiche, there's no fight.
ना बाकीचो एकटो इंडिपेंडंट कॅन्डिडेट ताका काय ना व्हडलेशें तेजो फोकसूच ना हांगासर तसो. ते बीजेपी येतली थंयसर अशें दिसता.
ते गो फॉरवर्ड.
सपोर्टेड बाय MLA. कित्याक मये म्हणजे कशें आसा मये थंयसर काय व्हडलें हें प्रॉब्लमूच ना कोणाचोच ना. फक्त एक आतां कारापूर जी आसा थंयसर कुण्ण्या म्हणून जे CMची कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी आहा ते एरियेचे लोक थंयसर येता तांकां जॉयंट आसा ते कारापूर. फक्त थंयसरूय बीजेपीचो म्हणल्यार येवंक शकता.
हे पाटी ते सांखळी कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीन प्रचार कोणे केल्लो? CM सगळ्या गोंया भोंवर भोंवताले, कोणे प्रचार केल्लो तेजे सांखळीन? तुमकां कितें म्हायती आसा?
सांखळी म्हणजे सांखळी न्ही, इज अ कारापूर.
येस.
सांखळी कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीन 2 येता भितर, अर्दी मयम येता, अर्दे CMची कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीचे येता.
ओके.
आनी एक पाळी येता.
पाळी वोटिंग खूब जाले हे पाटी. पाळी
म्हणजे भितर हे नावेली बी सगळे भितर येता, नावेली बी सगळे.
बट खूब जाले.
नावेली सांखळी.
बट खूब जाले पाळी वोटिंग हे पाटी, खूब जाले.
वोटिंग भरपूर जाला ह्या फावटी. आता पर्संटेज काडल्या उपरांत एक्झॅक्ट कळटलं की कितके वोटिंग जाला कितें ते एक्झॅक्ट. आनी ह्या फावटी सायलेंट वोटिंग भरपूर जाला, लोक उलोवंक ना. तेच हांवें आतां म्हटलें न्हू 85 अशें.
पाळे 4 80% जाडले पाळे.
ओके.
या आनी कारापूर सारवन 70%, लातांबाचे 80%, 4 सो क्रॉस जातले ते 5 पासून क्रॉस जातले. दीज आर अकॉर्डिंग टू SEC फिगर.
एक्झॅक्ट कितें जाला ह्या फावटी सायलेंट वोटिंग भरपूर जाला. कळचे ना कोणाक कोणी वोट केला तो मेन प्रॉब्लेम आसा न्ही.
ओके.
सायलेंट वोटिंग भरपूर जाला भरपूर.
Voting slips are. Is it happening over there? Voting slips are the serial number पळय आहा तो दाखयता. हांव आतां वोटिंग करूंक गेल्लो पळय तेन्ना म्हाजे स्लिपार तो नासलें, म्हाजो सिरियल नंबर आहा फॉर म्हाजे वोटर रोलार म्हाजो सिरियल नंबर आहा तो स्लिपार नासलो, हें स्टॅम्प घालता पळय थिंगा. पूण अमित पालेकारान एक व्हिडिओ केला सकाळीं की तो म्हणटा द सिरियल नंबर इज स्टील शोईंग. म्हणजे ते बॅलेट बॉक्स ते उकोडले तुका कळलें खंयच्या सिरियल नंबराक कोणाक वोट मारला तो, वीच इज अ व्हेरी डेंजरस थिंग. हें तुमच्या थिंगा दिसला तुका खंय
कंप्लेंट गेल्ली?
ना तशें कांयच ना.
ओके, थँक्स.
हांव सकाळच्यान भोंवता पूण म्हाका कांयच मेळूंक ना तशें. फक्त तुमकां सांगलें तशें शाळांनूच एक टेन्शन जाल्लें पूण तें कांय ना व्हडलें. पुलीस सगळें. Okay.
Anyway, thanks Mahesh. We'll see you on Monday. Chal, bye.
Thank you. Yes.
Bye. See, this what he's talking about, Latambase and Pale. Pale is 80.97 and 80.34 at 4.
Yeah. So he's right. No, it will go up to about 85% by 5 o'clock.
It should come about 85% at all. I mean, yes, correct. Yes, sir.
Lowest voting is in Navelim, 49%. Right?
Gal.
No.
Screen.
No, Navelim is low, 49.20.
Yeah, we're just putting the figures out on screen. Yes.
Yeah.
4 p.m. 63.6%. North
Even
Goa
Delhi is
65. South Goa 61. Not bad. So you take another 5%. It will be around 65. Between 5 to 7%, will touch almost 70%. 70% in ZP, according to me, is almost 85% in assembly. 85-87% in assembly. So that difference is always there. Last time it was 56% and 75%. It was even more, 75, 20% difference. I mean, it won't be so much. Yeah, which is not bad.
Yeah, it is a better voter turnout than the COVID thing. What was the voter turnout before that is what we need to figure out. The last 2015 was voter turnout.
Around that time, around 55-60%. Yeah, not more than that.
Okay.
Yeah, but now it's on party basis. No, earlier it was not on party basis.
Yeah,
From
that
last
election
time
it wasn't party basis.
From last time it was party basis. Before
Yeah.
that it was all assembly and things.
Yeah.
So now tell me, let's we'll keep the results out for for Monday. I want to know like how what exactly now what does this portend? 27 elections. Tell me. Before we got the last candidate, we were discussing that. What do you feel? Starting with you, Sahil. Now, the issues in like say Kalangut and all. See, because why I'm asking you, starting with you, because see, you know what's happening in that hospitality belt, in the all these illegalities, business, all that. So, will that affect 27 elections?
Yes, it will affect for current government.
Yeah, but why do you say that? कित्याक म्हणटा?
लोकांनी खूप ट्राय केले म्हणजे आता कशें आता बीजेपी पयलीं साकून आसा सो सेम वरया बट आता बीजेपी तांकां सपोर्ट करना कित्याक बीजेपी आपले पळयता लोकांचे पळयना सद्या लोकांची अशी हालत जाल्या सद्या लोकांक बिझनस ना काय ना ते गोंयकारांक
बिझनस खूब जाता मग ते सायडीन
बिझनस आता पूण गोंयकारांक जायना न्ही तो मेन म्हजो तेच सांग गोंयकारांक जायना सो गोंयकार आतां बेजारले आतां पयलीं काँग्रेस कंटिन्यू 3-4 टर्म्स येयले सो सेम तेंच्यांनी बीजेपीचे ते करून आतां बीजेपीन सेम केले जे काँग्रेसान पयलीं केल्ले सो आतां लोक बेजारले आतां लोकांक दुसरे हे जाय
not only same केले 2 into केले 3 into केले
डबल इंजिन डबल इंजिनाचो तेंच्यांनी प्रोग्रेस दाखयलो तो हितून बट इन बॅड टर्म्स सो लोक बेजारले सो 27 कंप्लीट वयर सकयल आतां कांयच सांगू शकना की बीजेपी येतलीच काय ना ती की अशें परफॉर्मन्स दिवना की बाबा दोळे धापून सांगता की 27 बीजेपी येतली म्हणून
Second thing, development. Subhashish, now I mean development actually. We talk about development. Now, okay, we've got roads, we've got bridges, all this. But this is not. This is done from the center. One second thing, the vision. This vision is Parrikar's. I remember, 101 times I've told you all. He came back. His son was in the US. He came back. He by-hearted the gold. I was talking to Utpal also. He's saying, yeah, he knew every bolt of that. He used to come here and tell us, I want to do that. Is that vision. But today, those same highways which are come full of potholes, water, electricity, development is there. But ultimately, Goinkarang faydo kite is what my issue. Will that be an issue in the 27 elections, or will schemes get everybody to vote like what happened in Bihar, or that development highways, roads, what do you think are going to be the issues for the ruling party as well as for the opposition party in 27?
So one is the roads, but roads also we've seen, like even now with ZP, a lot of places they were just...
And they have dug it the next day also, yeah.
Yeah, I mean there was this clip that came out where a car was parked on the road, they were hot mixing and putting a layer where the car was, they left that part out, they went around that car. So that part of the road was just left like that. I mean they covered it later, but it is just to show that what kind of, development is happening on the surface, but also the quality, the kind, how long it lasts. People see that. Every year
will that
yeah,
impact?
It will. I mean it depends now according to the timing, like places like Porvorim, if the bridge is not completed and like the service roads are not maintained, it will obviously affect someone like Rohan County who's will contest from there. So roads are one. Water issues along the coastal belt is an issue, especially in places like Sholim. People are still complaining to the local PWD offices. We have seen protests happening regularly where they're saying we're not getting water supply, tankers are not coming. Even in parts of Bicholim we had seen in
Porvorim also there was an issue.
There was an issue. So a lot of places now basic amenities are becoming an issue. Like now they
were always an issue. It has not improved.
It has not improved, yes. Now big projects like you said, like the Atal Setu and these kind are funded by the center, and that is the one thing that the state government boasts about, saying that look at the infrastructure we have built. Look at this bridge which is so many suspension things hanging on. But actual roads in the city, smart city, there's no word.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. No, see, all the roads that every time I talk and I say that the BJP has done zero development in Goa.
The state BJP has done
BJP has done zero
but
development.
They have so much of confidence that they are going to
some of these BJP trolls on social media who will just start posting under it the Atal Setu bridge or the Zuari bridge. And then I don't even bother to reply saying,
it's an NH,
this is done by the central government.
But it's NH, it's national highways.
It's national highways. if you look at all of the, they also then start talking about the Ayurveda center or the Ayurveda university.
That
that
is
is put
also
up.
central.
Again, that is central government. Then they talk about some, one more thing,
The airport.
yeah, Mopa Airport. Again, this is all like,
That's not
airports.
even center, that's GMR.
Yeah, it is a private and public PPP, private-public partnership. So if you look at the infrastructure inside, like the same thing applies to Talegaon. Talegaon, the state government, what roads they had built when like Parikar was in power, when those roads were sanctioned in 1947, maybe God knows, those two roads are still good.
Yeah, the big ones.
The big ones,
Yeah.
right? If you go inside Talegaon,
There are no roads here.
there are no roads. It's an off-roading track.
Yeah.
Right, and it's like you stay over there, no?
Yeah, that's what I'm
right
saying.
outside, right outside Montserrat's house. There's that circle.
I have told my reporters to file stories that they're saying they did one or two stories and they say no, but they said yeah, but you can drive, no. Imagine it's gone to this level. You can drive, no. So why did it?
No, but the bar has been set so low. Like at this point, we are like, that is fine. You can drive on that.
How is that?
आता खड्डे जे असे एक फुटाचे खड्डे झाल्या ऍटलिस्ट ते तरी बाबा गाडी सुशेगाद तरी वचू शकता सो त्याका लागून
Yeah, but that is the case every year. See,
you know, Francis, they are telling me, sir, it's a motorable road. What imagine?
no, but see, that is what people. That's what the audio reporters from the ground are also saying. Na people have given up. किती जावपाचे किती vote करून किती फायदा जावपाचा is what people are saying. The opposition needs to go and tell people that if you don't vote against this government and against these roads, you are going to live with them. Okay, the BJP government, at least since I have been watching.
No, wait. I understand. I agree. But my point is, we know all the issues. We know the roads, there are this, there are that. But will this be an issue on for 27, or will religion, will party, will affiliations ultimately supersede all these? And suffer no electricity, no water. They agree, but they're going to go and vote because of all these reasons.
See, that's
What do you think? What do you think?
See, there have been successful elections where it has been on these reasons. For example, the latest example is DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah, right? The current Chief Minister of Karnataka. They were able to convince the Kannadigas that the government is corrupt and that PCM campaign of theirs worked. They had a single plank agenda to say that this government is corrupt. Similarly, in Goa, if the opposition gets its act together and like comes up on one agenda to say that Pramod Sawant and his entire government is corrupt, and they
I don't think corruption is an issue for Indians. Sorry. No.
It is.
No.
It is an issue.
No.
And
Maybe basic infrastructure X, Y, Z, but corruption is not an issue.
No, but the whole thing is that PCM campaign worked because they showed
how it could affect the common
how it
person.
affects you.
Common
And
person,
that's
yes.
what we need to show in Goa. No,
Correct.
the roads in Talegaon are a mess. If you go to
Why
Siolim,
Talegaon, yaar?
if you
Why
go to
look at Talegaon,
Siolim,
look at all over
Asagaon,
Goa, yeah.
if you go to any of the gaons, basically, if you go inside these villages, the roads are a complete mess. Kala Academy is still in shambles and is like deteriorating as we speak. Okay, every little, there are fires happening in salt pans, and then we are realizing that there was a restaurant in that salt pan.
Huge restaurant.
You know what I'm saying? Huge restaurant. And for example, just look at that.
Yeah, you're talking about only fire NOCs. Yes, Dylan. Fire NOCs, they are going to check on fire NOCs. Nobody is going to see whether, first of all, there is no, I don't know if the CM and the tourism minister should inform me whether how permissions for nightclubs can be given. Is there in Goa permission for nightclub, bars and restaurants? Nightclub permission is there?
No,
I want to see. Let them have a press conference.
There is no definition of a nightclub in the Goan Gazette.
Yeah, but you need permission.
But permission येता okay nightclub
No, there is no permission. Show me. Let them
Nee, but
have a
nightclub
press
आता
conference and show me
इतली
under which notification there is a nightclub permission.
20-25
Let me see.
वर्सां
No.
बट आताची नाईट क्लबाची म्हणटा पळय ती सकाळी 9-10 मेरेन चलता
Yeah, that is bad implementation. No, but nightclubs, you show me the notification which shows that a nightclub can run in Goa. Show me. I want to see that notification. One. Second thing is, it's a central rule, high court rule for time, everything. That also, Nobody does. Still now, this implementation is going on 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Sound is going on. People are complaining. Nobody is doing. Sorry, this is what I'm saying. Will that affect? Will people understand? I interrupted you.
There is a need for the opposition to do
highlight this, no?
Do exactly that.
Yeah.
Which is what is not happening, right? On the Birch fire also, most of the politicians are talking about the fire and how the people died and safety and all that. But like the main thing is that plot of land was owned by one Mr. Anil Madgaonkar, who has sold it in way back in 94 to this Ghadi Amonkar. Okay, now Ghadi Amonkar, first of all, that Form 114 still shows Anil Madgaonkar's name. Whose fault is that? It's the Mamledar's fault.
And it's a tenanted land.
It's a Mamledar's fault that is not shown. The Mamledar, once he gets that thing that the sale deed has been completed, it should have been transferred to Ghadi Amonkar. The collector of North Goa has looked at the Form 114 and he's calling up Anil Madgaonkar. Anil Madgaonkar has gone over there and he's saying, man, this land was sold by me is like some 40 years or 30 years back. Right now, whose fault is it that the government hasn't done the mutation? It is the Mamledar, it is the Talati. Now the Mamledar is not doing the mutation because he wants someone to come to his doorstep and ask for the mutation.
I need to close up because I have 2 minutes. Another thing is, wait, all this I agree with you. What point you made, I totally agree with you. But the government has constitute committees to check on this enforcement made up of the same people who have been overseeing, supervising and abetting and continuing with this thing for the past so many 5 years. Now this IAS officer that day, I don't know what was the point, he took out the stuff and threw it on the floor as per CCTVs, and the SP made that those cops who were trying to enforce the thing. Now these are the guys who are running, they have been running our state for the past so many years.
These same guys will, see, I don't blame the IS. I never blame the IS. I never blame these people, because these same guys, you bring, get a politician like me elected and that same IS will work like magic.
Absolutely. That is the point that we need to. I wonder whether the people will actually all these points will be the points that with which they vote for people, good people, including the politics. See, all political parties are the same. I need to close this. I'm sorry, I'm getting trolled here on my thing. Thanks a lot, Subhashish. Thanks a lot, Sahil. Thanks a lot, Francis. And today's coverage of the polling of the assembly elections is over. We'll be putting some packages as well, and we will see you at 11 o'clock on Monday morning. I'm Glenn Costa, and keep watching GOA365.